Cool. And we are as live as we'll ever be. This will be put on YouTube later, of course.
Sweet.
But yeah, just TBD will jump on in a little bit. But hey guys, I'm Code Conspiracy of a Dead Man from the Speak In COAD podcast. I have to my right or left, I don't remember if I mirrored the show or not. My good friend Twisted Josh from the Liberty or Death podcast.
Hell yeah.
Josh, dude, thank you so much for coming on again, man. Like, I cannot believe that it's taking me a year to even reciprocate and get you on our show after you had us on for one of the most fun episodes I've ever done when we talked about Project. Sorry.
There you go. You finished it for you.
Yeah, my dogs are crazy. Sorry. You hear them?
Yeah. I got you. It's all good. What's up?
Hey. I always joke about it, but no, I'm starting to get serious. I might Hassan Piker them and just shock them.
Yeah, I saw that one. I was like, what the heck?
I was like, no. I have a shock collar for my dog, but I keep it on the vibrate section or selection. I don't have to shock her much. She's a pretty good listener.
Hold on. That's funny. Oh shit. Oh, you're not gonna play an intro? Or are you good?
Oh, hit it.
The Speak In COAD podcast. And now introducing Code Conspiracy of a Dead Man.
Over 100 people dead.
Chante, the homie. Servant with a noble cause. And Teddy Dynamite. These are the hosts of the Speak In COAD podcast.
And then I'll edit this and then I'll put the intro in. That's why that's why I do the editing and stuff.
Okay. I'm not too savvy with the editing, dude. I haven't mastered that yet. So
I haven't either.
It's crazy.
It's fun though. I mean, if you get the time for it, that's where it's like. At first, I was like spending hours. Like I would do 8 hours of like just listening to the episode and trying to cut out. Dude, it got to the point where I was cutting out every every and it just was taking too long. I'm like, who cares? Or if they started like saying my name instead of like code or somebody else's name instead of their code name. I'd get frustrated and try to edit it out, or somebody burped in the middle of the conversation. I'm like, I can't edit this. And then I get to the point where I'm like, who cares? Like we're all humans. We all make mistakes. Not even that it's a mistake. It's just how it works out, you know? So, but, and then here's some of the, let me see if I can pull a cool one up. Trying to find here we go. These are some of the stickers I was talking about. Like if you get the what's in your cup now, it's a alien or a lizard reptilian. I don't know if you can see it, but it's got the QR code and like a pyramid. It's like real neon, but they're only like maybe like 2 inches or maybe 2.5 inches by 2.5.
That's what she said.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll throw them in the cups for like the what's in your cup and stuff. So like whenever we do like the what's in your cup now, it's not about like what we're sipping on and what we're drinking on. It's, I mean, we can be, but it gets to the point where I was like, oh, I'm getting a little too drunk for these episodes. Like I just want to chill. Like I'm drinking on Buffalo Trace, but now I'm like, I got mushroom coffee, and then this cup I got it from the Counter Cult podcast crew. It was Adon, aka Outlaw, and Chucky Danger. Chucky Danger has his own podcast now, which he does about conspiracies, and he'll do more cryptid type stuff, which he's awesome. If you ever want to go down that route, if you guys ever want to talk about Bigfoot or paranormal or anything like that,
dude, I'm ready for stuff like that, bro.
What's that?
I'm sorry to cut you off. I'm ready for stuff like that. I've been, dude. Yeah. You don't understand, man. My life as dude, I've been fascinated, like I told you last year, actually.
Yeah.
like I told you last year. See, we'll see you guys in 2027 with Speak In COAD again. podcast.
Yeah, exactly. Or
Hey, man.
on Twisted Josh.
Yeah, either or, man. Don't matter, but yeah, like, dude, I've been fascinated with that stuff, like, because I've experienced a lot of paranormal stuff. I've also read up on, the Loch Ness monster. I think Shantae
Yes.
Holla, Shantae, wish you
Yeah,
were
all
here,
right.
bro.
Upside down. Put me upside down.
Yeah, when he said it was cryptid, I'm like, cryptid. I'm like, okay, now you got. And I didn't understand what cryptid was, and then I looked it up, and I'm
Yeah.
like, okay, sweet.
And a lot of people get it confused because I always thought like cryptid was almost like a mythological old wives' tale type of creature, but like you could be a cryptozoologist, and you could be looking for stuff. I think I feel like his name's like Forrest Gallant. He's been on Joe Rogan. He goes out looking for animals that like have claimed to be extinct,
Mhm.
but he's been trying to like locate and find specific animals. And I think he found one where it's been claimed to be extinct for years, or maybe in like the last 50 years or something.
Mhm.
And he located it and found out that this animal wasn't actually extinct. So,
Wow.
I mean, imagine if you were like, hey, this animal was extinct. Like, let's just say, for example, I think somebody mentioned it to me, the Tasmanian tiger. It looks almost like a dog, but it has stripes on its back, like real thick stripes on its back. And it's in Australia or Tasmania, like an area out that way.
I
But
think I heard of that before.
like the Tasmanian devil, right? Like the Looney
Correct.
Tunes cartoon and
Yep.
stuff. So that's an actual animal too. Well, the Tasmanian tiger has actually been known to be extinct now. Well, this guy was actually thinking like, no, I think the Tasmanian tiger is still around. I think it's still alive. So people will still go and they'll get like they'll be like, yeah, I saw this animal, and they'll describe it to somebody, and they're like, I don't know what it is. They're like, it kind of looked like a dog, but it had stripes and a long tail, and they're like, that sounds like the Tasmanian tiger, where that could easily be the exact same thing as like, I went in the woods and I saw this thing that looked like an ape, and it's like it could be Bigfoot, but
Mhm.
we don't have any sort of I don't know, actual footage, or we don't have like but if things are like elusive, or if they're more scarce, you're
Mhm.
not going to see them as much, or if you're looking for them, maybe they're like, oh man, I feel like things are out here constantly, I'm going to try to stay away from those things. So it's like maybe they could hear you coming from a mile away, or people are like, oh well, there's drones. It's like, yeah, but you try calling a cell phone in when you're in the middle of the woods, you
Mhm.
lose reception because of all the trees. And I feel like there's things that can block frequencies and stuff like that too. So who knows if the drones can fly over a forest, if they could even see through anything, or even like the wintertime,
Right.
maybe they could utilize the caves, or maybe there is some sort of hibernation where people aren't dumb. I mean, I'm not going into the middle of a cave at nighttime or in the daytime, especially if something's like hibernating. I wouldn't want to like come across anything big and scary or creepy. But
Mhm.
I do have other podcasting friends that sure would. So
Really?
yeah.
Damn. Yeah. I'm with you on that, dude. And I'd say, "Oh, come on, Drew or Josh." I'm like, "Yeah, hell no, I'll be running the other way." Like,
Yeah.
catch me.
And then also you were talking about Bigfoot and stuff, and you like the cryptids. Not to
Yeah.
throw out a shameless plug or anything, but do you cook at all?
Do I cook?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yep.
Okay. So there's this guy. It's he makes this raw garlic seasoning. It's called Flavors of the Forest.
Oh, Flair,
And he has this one called Bigfoot breath, and it is
really?
such strong garlic. But you cook up a steak and then throw a little bit of that on after you cook it, and you'll get all the flavor and all the power from it.
Season your meat.
Yeah, exactly. Put it on a shirt.
Yeah.
That could be our collaboration shirt.
There you go. You said a mouthful.
Yeah. Oh no. And then
Just messing with you, bro.
you got another boy, Kevin from
Okay.
Where the Wild. Oh, I'm sorry. I always say the wild ones. Where the Weird Ones Are. He has a dope podcast and stuff too. I think he's out of Maine, but he makes all of his own hot sauces, and he
Oh,
has all
okay.
these different like flavorful hot sauces and stuff too. This one's called Down the Rabbit Hole. but he does have like a dog man one, which looks like a werewolf. He has a Bigfoot one and an alien one too. So he has like 4 specific sauces, and he makes them like makes them to order and stuff too. So like this one, it has carrots. Well, for one, because it's a rabbit,
Mhm.
but the hot sauce has carrots, habanero, cane sugar, white vinegar, garlic, cumin, fresh parsley, cayenne pepper, ginger, and salt. So it's like, if that's what these ingredients are, definitely go with like the most closest thing you can get to like having the actual item, and not that all
Yeah.
that processed crap, you know. So
Yeah,
um,
exactly.
so those are my shameless plugs, and they're both into cryptids. So if you ever want to have those guys on or talk to them, man, like that, like I'll I'll hook you up with some flavors of the forest garlic sauce or uh garlic powder and stuff, or I'll tell them about you for sure. And then
Oh,
same with
heck yeah.
Kevin. If you ever want to go down that rabbit hole, man, like I could hit him up and see if he wants to jump on, and you could be a guest on that episode too, and we could both learn together.
Dude. Hold on. I thought I heard something in a second. Okay, yeah, because yeah. Oh yeah, because I have a dog too, and I'm like, yeah. We fed it, I took it out, so I think
Yeah,
I'm good. But I just heard a little down. Okay, anyway, talking about paranormal and stuff.
I know. Things start moving off the shelf. You're like, oh, what the hell?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, and
Dude,
then I don't know
go
if you
ahead.
could see it over there, but like on the corner of the desk, I got a coffee mug. It's business party podcast coffee mug, but it's so dark in here you can't
Oh,
see it. It's like,
yeah, it's the black
it's,
one right there on the. Yeah,
yeah,
there you go.
right there.
Oh yeah,
I'll have to
shout
like
out to
add a
Biz.
sticker.
Oh yeah, man, shout out to Biz, bro. Shout out to
Yeah.
Biz. Biz and Davey and Suburban Mama. Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
We're not worthy. We're
Yeah.
not worthy.
Oh
Yeah.
shoot. Yeah, man, that's what's up.
Yeah.
Yep. So yeah, to everybody out there, I'm Twisted Josh.
Yeah.
No, it's fine. You already introduced me. A couple of minutes ago, but yeah, it's all good, man. I'm Liberty Deaf Podcast, the politics, cultural stuff, and just a little bit of here and there. I'm a jack of all trades and master of none. So yeah,
Yeah.
I like to
master
talk.
of all.
Master of all. There you go. Yeah. So yeah, I met Code at at a business party, podcast episode one time, and just took off from there. So cool people, man. Cool people. Good podcast. You guys need to go follow this podcast. No, the Code's podcast. Whatever. I gotta go that way. There you go.
I got it
Yeah.
mirrored. I don't know which one it is.
Yeah. So go follow his podcast, man. You blow it up, guys. Blow it up. So
Thanks, man.
yeah, no doubt.
And we'll do
Yeah,
all
they're
your
awesome.
plugs and stuff. We could do all your plugs. I could show all the links, whatever you need me to show. I could show all that stuff later or now if you want, whatever works for you.
Yeah. I bet we can do it now. You can find me at Liberty or Deaf Podcast. Liberty Deaf Podcast on YouTube. Liberty or Deaf Podcast. Gosh, dang it. I can't talk. Liberty or Deaf Podcast on Rumble. And I'm on the TikToks. I'm on the, Instagram. I'm on Clapper.
Clapper? What's Clapper?
Clapper is the as Biz said it back in the days when we did our first pod, and I did my first podcast. It's the dollar store. It's the dollar store version of TikTok.
Oh.
When he said that, I was like, oh, that's funny as hell. I'm gonna use that. So yeah. Yeah.
Now, if they look up Liberty or Death Podcast. Okay. Because sometimes it'll pop up as like you got to put like L.O. But I think I'm doing that.
Yeah, you gotta type it all out. But I'm thinking about rebranding, like we were talking backstage. But because there's a couple Liberty or Death podcasts when you search it, but you'll find this logo, and once you see this logo, that's me. So,
Yeah, buddy.
I'm banned on YouTube. Oh, well, actually, I'm suspended, not banned. Well,
Oh, really?
Yeah. No, not on YouTube. I'm sorry, on X. There you go. That's my page.
Okay. Yeah. All right.
See,
So-
and then we got Stranger Things that we were talking about with Drew also. See, there you go.
Oh,
Speaking code, Montauk. Yep.
wait. We did Bluebeam and Project
Yes.
Montauk?
Yes, sir.
What the heck? I was like, I know we did other stuff.
Yeah, we
Oh
did.
my
Yeah.
gosh. I'm
That's
so
you,
sorry.
bro.
I would have posted this one too.
No, because as a matter of fact, a clip that I did on TikTok is it's finally taken off, and it's been there for a
Oh.
year floating.
Okay. Jeez,
Yeah.
this dog won't shut up. Coda. Oh, now
Yeah,
my
man.
screens aren't working. Okay, there we go.
Yeah, so yeah, I post a lot on there. I don't care about being suspended on X's because I'm not even there that much. My attraction sucks over there, but for some reason, I think I called out somebody that's a blue check mark. And
Oh,
they got millions of followers, and my behind was like, oh no, nixed it.
jeez.
Suspended my account. Well, it's because you want to see and real quick, and I don't mean to get political. Well,
No,
actually,
get
it
into
actually, yeah, ties into it in a sense. But then you're gonna sit there and call out, oh, something about slavery. It was weird because the way he said it. Oh, white, it like basically but saying something about white people. I forgot what it was. I think I put it on there. Hold on, Drew. There's a. Are you on you on YouTube?
Oh, this is Instagram.
Instagram. Okay. There. If you can, you can go back to my YouTube, and I think I posted that video.
Okay.
It's a short, bro. It's that one right there.
This one?
Yeah. No, the other one. Do you mind clicking on that real quick?
Yeah.
That'll explain. This will explain why I probably got banned, suspended on YouTube. See, he said, "F you, this dude," and he says, "Breaking Elon Musk slavery was standard practice throughout human history until white people ended it." So I'm like, so are you mad because white people ended it, slavery, or are you mad because like why are you mad because slavery is basically not ended? And I'm like, bro, like inquiring minds want to know.
Yeah.
These people
No,
are just so stupid.
Was the audio going on this at the same time?
Probably. I probably
Okay.
talked
Sorry,
about it.
I don't think I shared the audio. I didn't think I needed to with all these, but
Yeah. No, I'm sorry. You can barely hear it, so I wasn't talking.
No, you're fine. I was just gonna try to see the see what he said. There we go.
So, are you mad? Yeah, are you mad because white people ended slavery, or are you just?
I see what you mean.
Hey, bro,
Yeah.
come on, you're still stupid. And he had like what, like 1 million something followers on X. I'm like, bro, get
Jeez.
out of here.
Yeah.
I
It's like when
really
you pay the $8 a month just so that way they can't just nix you.
Well, apparently that I ended my membership and on December 7th, and then all of a sudden, my membership ended out. Well, I canceled my subscription because my videos weren't going nowhere on X. So
Okay.
yeah, I ended up canceling it, and then all of a sudden, like a couple of weeks after that's my subscription ended, it got like, what the heck? They just make a stupid video like this, and I'm like, oh.
Yeah, you're like, I'm trying to bring awareness to things and you guys aren't liking it.
Yeah,
like,
that's
You're like,
that's me. And I got a permanent ban on which I'm fighting on EA Sports.
in the game?
And-
Why? Were you saying the N-word?
Huh?
I said, were you saying the N-word?
That I become like I'm not bashing what's the I become narcoleptic when I play games. Huh?
Wait, you became narcoleptic?
No, I become because when I have my headphones and I'm like, bleep, bleep, bleep. So it's like, I'm like getting all excited, and this was during the Battlefield 6 beta, bro. Like,
Oh,
yeah. But I thought I had everything, like, because I'm mic'd up too on my PS, and so I had everything muted. I thought I did, and I guess either it was that, or they said something, and then when I looked at it, it was, and they said that I was, I a couple weeks ago, they said it was because I had hijacked somebody else's account. I'm like,
Oh,
bro, I can't even, dude, I could barely work a computer. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
Half the time I'm lucky to be on here. You know what I mean? So
that's too funny. Yeah, it's weird. Like I had I got we got banned on. Well, I got banned on my initial and original Discord channel,
mhm,
but I wasn't even in it. So like they didn't ban whoever posted stuff.
mhm.
Um, they banned my entire channel and my username. And I was like, "Wait, what? How am I getting taken out for this?" Like somebody had to tell me. Like I was probably off of it for like, I don't know, maybe 6 months or something because I
Oh,
was just dealing with some personal stuff for work and everything, and I was just like, I can't focus on two different major, or I can't focus on like a major thing that's happening in my life right now
mhm,
and focus on um just joking around and messaging and stuff with friends or like whatever about conspiracies. So I took a break for everything, and then all of a sudden it was just like, I think Biz hit me up, and he was like, "Hey man, your channel got nuked," and I was like, "Wait, what?" I'm like, "Why?" He's like, "I don't know." He's like, everybody that was in your channel that we were like mutual friends with got shipped over to my channel." I'm like,
mm,
"What?" So then I went to dispute it, and it was like I was inciting violence or something. It was like something like inciting violence, and I was just
what?
like, are they talking about memes or like what's going on?" And it was like, dude, freaking Discord was like censoring and banning people left and right. And if you were talking about the vaccine, or if you were talking about like I think it was even like if you were questioning the election, maybe, or if you talked about the laptop or Epstein stuff or anything that was like, now you're like, yeah, we everybody knows about this.
Mhm.
It's like common knowledge. Um, they were like, "Oh, yeah, I got banned for it or something." So I was just like, I went to dispute it, and they were like, "Yeah, after your review, like we banned your account and we banned your username for inciting violence." And I was just like, I wasn't there. I don't know how. I don't know what happened. I don't know how I was a part of any of this. So that's where the whole conspiracy of a dead man came back. It was like my comeback, not only into the Discord, but it was my comeback into everything. And was just like, I lost my username. So I was like, well, I gotta come up with a new username. I gotta come back from being banned or dead. I got dead named, if that makes sense. I'm
Yeah.
like, I'm like, I don't know. So I had to come up with a new moniker and all this stuff. So I was like, well, let me just go with this. And then when I recreated that, I was just like, you know what? I was talking with I was talking with Business Party and Jack and Suburban Mama, and I was just like, you know what? I was thinking about it. I'm like, should I do a podcast? And then I've known Teddy Dynamite since we were little. I've known him since we were like in first grade, and like been friends with him growing up and stuff, and then reconnected with him after moving back here. Like I've always been friends with him, but
Mhm.
didn't always talk to him because I was living in other places and stuff with the military. So then reconnected with him, and then Chente, I worked with him, and me and him were kind of on the same page when it came to like some different types of conspiracies and stuff. And then we did that for I think almost 2 years, and then Swank, we were like, "Hey dude, you got something, like you're bringing a bunch to the table, like we want to utilize you." We were going to utilize him kind of like as a young Jamie, where he could kind of look stuff up and stuff. But he does like a lot of our designs, like he does the podcast. Like he's been on the show and stuff, like he comes on the show and he's a part of the podcast, but he's more like behind the scenes and stuff. So he created all of this. Like he created this shirt, like Speak In COAD, like it was code with the periods. Like now we don't even do that. We deleted all that stuff like right away. But he didn't know that I was gonna delete that stuff. Like he helped me. Like he designed this. Your cup, don't you have like the Teddy Dynamites on it?
Oh yeah, yeah.
So that's Teddy Bear Dynamite, who's Theodore Dynamite. He we wanted to make it more like a bear with like a wrestling mask on it. So we got like a mascot head, like a bear mascot head, and we cut up like a luchador mask and put it on the actual bear mascot head. And then Teddy Dynamite actually put it on, and I wrestled him for it. I wrestled him and stuff, and he pinned me for the 1, 2, 3, and I lost my mask. So he got to keep his mask in that match. But anyway, so then what we started doing was I was like, it kind of looks like the Ninja Turtles mask, or
Yeah.
it looks like a Ninja Turtle, like or a bear wearing a Ninja Turtle mask. So I was like, when I mentioned that to Swank, he was like, dude, I could come up with that. So he pretty much made the bears look like they're all wearing different wrestling masks, but they all look like different Ninja Turtles and stuff too. So
Yeah.
that's kind of where all that stuff came from.
Hold on. You said you almost pinned down the dude? Or you
Yeah,
had
he
a pin?
beat me.
Man, that does I mean, that guy, like, well, because I seen your podcast show intro.
Yeah.
He does with that tractor tire push-ups with that.
Yeah.
Man, I'm like, oh, man, come on, man.
I was there for that one.
my back was hurting. I was like, how the heck did that? I'm like, man, he's such a strong dude, man.
Dude, it was crazy. I went to the bathroom and I came back and we were at the gym together, and he asked my sister, he was like, hey, do you think you could record this for me? And she's like, record what? He's like, I'm gonna lay on my back. Can you put the tractor tire on my back? And she was like, the big one? And he's like, yeah. She's like, well, I don't know if I could even flip this on you slowly. Like she had to like squat it down and lower it onto him just so it didn't just topple onto him. And like I came back from the bathroom and I see him doing push-ups. I was like, you refuse to do a push-up, but you're doing a push-up with a tire. He's like, well, I just wanted to see how strong I was. I was like, dude, you're the strongest man in the world if you really wanted to. Like, just do it.
Damn, I was like, oh my back.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh shit.
Yeah, I've known him for years, man. Like we actually like back in the day, and I mean back in the day, it doesn't seem that long, but it was a while ago. I started getting into like mixed martial arts and stuff in like 2008 and then or 2009. And I think I had my first fight like in mixed martial arts in like October 2009. And then I got him into training with me. Him and his younger brother. His younger brother's like maybe like 3 or 4 years younger than us, something like that. And they both took off. They both kept fighting. They like I only did 2 fights and I was supposed to have like 4, but like my third one, the dude didn't show up, and then my fourth one, I was training out in California, and then I flew back home out here to Ohio to fight, and then the entire card they canceled the entire card. They couldn't get enough fighters or something to like actually follow through, because people don't realize this, but whenever they're trying to put together like a fight card for like you versus you guys are fighting, it's like all of the tension building up to it, but then you have you get the nerves, man. You get nervous, you get freaking the poops, you get the belly aches, you get all those feelings, butterflies, everything, man. And like if you're not used to it, or it's your first time, it's like some people are like, I can't handle this. Like you think that people like on the main stage, like big UFC fighters and stuff, if they like have to back out of a fight because of an injury, and you're like, man, he's a freaking pussy, blah blah blah, you're like, dude, he's probably been fighting with this injury for a while now, if it's stopping him from actually competing right at this moment. And then you got people that are like, yeah, I had the flu. It's like, dude, I can't even get out of bed if I get the flu, let alone trying to fight somebody with the flu. And some of these people are fighting with the flu, or fighting with COVID or whatever the case, know. So, but I had 2 guys, like I had one guy that never even showed up to the fight. I would like weighed in, I like cut all the weight and stuff and was ready to go. Well, anyway, long story short, Teddy Dynamite, I cornered him for his first fight, and the dude grabbed him and he went to lift the dude up, and I don't know if he stepped on his foot or the guy stepped on his foot. And when they fell on the ground, they both, like, all of their weight fell on the guy's, like, his hand was under both of them. So, like,
Oh, wow.
imagine hugging the guy and then you're falling, but you're falling forward. And,
Yeah.
like, all of your weight from you and the guy fell on the guy's hand, broke the dude's hand, and the dude couldn't finish the fight. So, like, Teddy Dynamite won his first fight, and then I think he went on to win, like, I don't know, 6 or 7 more, and then he actually went pro.
Oh,
Um,
really?
yeah,
Dang,
he was
that's
pro
awesome.
and super heavyweight for a little while, but it's hard to find people at the super heavyweight, like, if you're higher than 265 that would, like, that like to compete, or that do compete at that weight class. Like, it's not very common. So there's your options are, like, you got the same 11 people in your region that you're fighting with. So it's like if you're the top 10 fighter, and, like, I think he was a top 10 fighter in super heavyweight in the world,
Mhm.
maybe in the United States.
Wow.
But it's like your competition's a lot smaller with when it comes to, like, amount of people in it. Not smaller
Okay.
because they're super heavyweight, of course. But
Got it.
but
Got it.
well, that's a little bit of the background. Sorry. And then
No, no.
yeah, but
That's
Swank
fine.
definitely he like creates all the cool stuff, man. He's got the ideas, he makes all the shirts, he makes all the freaking he's helped me make all the stickers and stuff and the designs for the cups. We're gonna come out with some more designs, and I'll probably gonna try to put this on the next cup design, and then
Okay.
I'll hook you up with some. I'll send you some stuff, man.
Oh, those cups, man, they are dishwasher friendly.
No,
The stickers are
no.
a little bit because I
Yeah,
attach
a
it to my
little bit.
yeah, well, yeah, sorry guys, you know, like,
Wait,
but
these or
yeah,
the actual stickers?
all of them because I actually had a black Stanley, you know, a 40
Oh,
ounce, so I
yeah.
put the stickers all over it and stuff like that, and that lasted I would say a good couple months. The stickers.
Okay. That's
Through
good to know.
through the dishwasher, yeah. I'm like,
Cool.
you know, "Screw it,
Yeah,
let's
like
let's
with
let's do
with
this."
these ones, eventually, I had the I had the original logo and I had single bears. So I didn't have all 4 bears,
Mhm.
on the cup, and, those ones that one eventually came off, and
Oh,
then I've had some that came off, but it was like I probably washed it in the dishwasher more than 5 times at least. So it was like, and who knows, I might not have had a good seal on mine because I was, like, new at learning how to do it. So
mhm.
it's like maybe the seal on it wasn't that good, but, like, for example, broadcasting seeds, and my buddy Bennett, I did a GI Joe logo on his handle,
Mhm.
and it like it had like a bubble, and I'm like, dang it, I couldn't get the bubble to pop, and I couldn't get the bubble to like smear out, like I couldn't press it out, and like I
Right.
ended up popping it, and I'm like, that piece is gonna come off. So I'm
Dang.
sorry, Bennett. I gotta let him know. I gotta make a note of that. But
Yeah, man. Yeah, that's what's up. So where you wanna start, man? You wanna
yeah,
where do you wanna
no,
pick up at?
we could start up right now, man. With the Project Bluebeam stuff, like it's so crazy. I feel like I needed to do a little bit more research, but I'm trying to remember it too as we go. And I have some other ideas
Okay.
from the last conversations we had and stuff too.
Yep.
But do you want to go into the actual guy, or do you want to go into any new findings that you found? And then I could pull up videos and stuff too. Like we could watch a few videos when we need.
Yeah, I actually found dude, it's like the more the it's mind blowing because like the more like okay, see this that's what I was telling you today.
Yes.
I don't remember this web page looking the way it did before because I went back on the show and I compared it. And I'm like, I don't remember that picture being there. And there's like
Uh,
bold lettering like wasn't there before. And
huh.
I could have sworn that it didn't have anything about the rapture until like we did a podcast and then you said something about a fake rapture.
Yes. Yep.
And, dude, and that's in there. And I'm like,
Yeah.
huh, what? Like, this is weird, dude. So I'm like, I don't know if they might have updated or I might have missed it. I don't know, but I could have sworn I could tell you that picture wasn't there though.
Yeah,
Of
I
Sergio
do
Martin.
remember seeing this picture, but you know what it was from? Do you remember
Huh.
watching a video? We found a documentary on it on, BitChute. It
Yep.
wasn't on YouTube, it was on BitChute.
Uh,
This picture or this picture was from the video.
mm,
So I remember him talking out about it
right.
and being part of that. And that might be right here, or is that the transcript? That might be the transcript of him actually talking about this.
Yeah.
And I don't know if some of the links that were in this last time, like these ones,
Yeah.
um, I remember some of them not actually working, but
Right.
then but who knows, maybe they did come through and update some of this stuff too.
Yeah. It's possible, but yeah, man. It's crazy because like say for instance, I went when he said something on this page here, when they said something about the UN being the headquarters for the concentration camps.
Yes.
Okay. I went there. I went to the I highlighted that word. I copied it, I copied that word and then I put it in the search engine. And I did not know that the UN headquarters, I don't know if you know, you probably know this, it has a 38th floor that has an apartment for I think it's Secretary General of the UN.
Okay. No, I
Yeah.
I didn't know this.
Yeah, it has a little small tiny apartment, bro.
Wow.
Yeah, and
So
it's for him. It's for that person. And um yeah, so that upon research, because I'm like, do they have like hidden bunkers in that? Because I typed in, I'm like, bunkers under the UN, headquarters building, and it said it has no bunkers, but they have their own like firefighter, police, firefighters, the
yes.
fire department, police department, and they call it police enforcement or whatever. They have their own, they have their own district per se. Because I was like, what the heck? I did not know all that.
Yeah, it
But
almost
yeah.
reminds me of like if you had like your oh, what would they be called? Like the Capitol Police or like the Vatican. The Vatican isn't actually like a city of Italy. The Vatican is like Vatican City is like its own entity. Kind of
Mhm.
like I think they call it like Washington DC isn't it's the capital of the United States, but it's its own thing
Right.
in a way too. I'm trying to remember. And then this is crazy. Just being able to select any of those hyperlinks that were in the actual like right here or something like that.
Yeah.
This one here is like the US concentration camps exists, don't remain in denial. And it has like Rex 84 camps.
Wait, what were you pointing at? I'm sorry.
Oh, I was just looking at it. Like this is a different one. So
Yeah.
like this one's Bluebeam, and then if you clicked on one of the links, it not one of these links.
Mhm.
It was like um where did I see it? Eradication camps. It was right here in the Project Bluebeam one. I
Okay.
selected that and it takes you so like you could select any of the hyperlinks now, where before I don't think you could click on the hyperlinks wouldn't always send you to
Right.
another link like this. But
Yeah, and it's funny because, yeah, like, just like I said before, I don't remember all like, that they definitely must have updated their website considering, this is, um, considering, yeah, I've ever since we did that episode, I haven't looked at this, but I should always start referring back to this because just to get, like, instead of like, but I don't take this as gold, guys, just let
yeah.
you know. That's, I always do research because he did say something about the UN having concentration camps, and then I'm like that. I'm like, well, maybe they have underground bunkers. I don't know in the UN that
Yeah.
I know they in the headquarters, but I all I know is what I can find and on the internet is that they actually do have an underground tunnel. To be honest with you, tunnels. but they have a gym and everything. So it's like, okay. And then I believe it's the 38th floor. They have a little small apartment that's for the
Okay.
can you pull that up, Drew?
Yeah, and sorry, I was the whole time I'm looking at my screen. This is what I was explaining. I didn't realize it didn't change. So like when I clicked on this hyperlink down here, there's a hyperlink right here that says eradication camps.
Okay.
It took me to this US Constitution, or this US concentration camps exists. And this is where I was talking about. This is what I meant. So I was like Rex camp. So when you asked me, you're like, where is that? I was like, oh, it's right here. I didn't realize that I wasn't showing you. So
That's all good.
But yeah, it's like a whole great It looks like it's from June 2001, and then it was updated November 2005. But greatdreams.com/concentration. It's like they go into a little bit more, and then at the bottom, when you were talking about like the UN having their own like police force and like fire department and all that stuff,
Right.
they call them like blue helmets. It's like they have like a beige or a tan uniform, but then their helmets are blue, almost as if like, do you remember like the Maui fires and
Yes.
like the roofs that were blue? It was like, I mean, blue light. It had like a blue hint to it, or a blue. It was like almost like a sky blue color, like a light blue,
Yep.
and it never got affected by those by the direct energy weapons. And I remember we were talking about this on the I mean, I saw it on one of the shorts and stuff too, but I'm getting my tattoo removal and stuff taken care of, so like it's almost gone now.
Oh, damn,
like,
that's sweet.
yeah, so like my whole arm's almost like healed. I probably have like maybe 2 or 3 more sessions.
Okay.
But what they do is, whenever you get like any color you have on your tattoo, they use a red laser, and it's almost like a pen that like it clicks over and over and over again, and it's maybe the size of like the tip of a pen, not like a ballpoint tip, but like the clicking tip of the pen, and it leaves like a small little circle each click that it goes through, and it just like constantly like will be burning your skin like this the whole time. So like
Wow.
the person has to like just constantly trace it over your arm and everything and what it does is the frequency and light of that laser specifically, everything has a frequency. So for example, if you used a piece of paper, you could set the laser to a specific frequency or color, and it will affect the paper by burning it, but what it does is it breaks up what the item is by frequency. And I think what they do is they have different colors for the laser, so you know what it will affect. So like, say for example, if you had a piece of paper, and let's just say you had a blue laser light, the blue laser light might rip through the paper so easily. But if you go to do it to your skin has a different frequency. So the laser won't be able to break up. So then they would have to select a different frequency or laser, and they color code them so that way they know which colors it would affect. So whenever you do a tattoo removal, say you have a placement like this on your arm, that's a tattoo, right? So let's just say, for example, to break up the black, you need a red laser. So the red laser will break up all the black, but anytime it goes over the white, it's not going to affect it because it's a different type of color. So what happens is, whenever you get the tattoo removal, they'll use red to break up every color but red. So they will use red to break up all the black. They'll use red to break up all the blue. They'll use red to break up all the green. All the green. They'll use that for any color except for red. And then what they'll do is they'll switch to a different frequency or a different laser, and it's green to break up the red. So then whenever they put the green over the red, it takes more time for the red to break apart and for your body to absorb it.
Oh, wait, hold on. I'm sorry to cut you off. It kind of sounds like Superman if you think about it, the kryptonite.
Oh, yeah.
I mean,
Like
Wow.
it causes him to almost have like flu-like symptoms in a way, right? Like it
Correct.
almost causes him to that glow
Yeah.
has some sort of effect on him because it's almost like a force field or a frequency field that can mess with him.
Wow.
No,
Dude,
that makes sense.
bro, I didn't no, no, that's awesome because I know you said something like that, and I'm like, what is he talking about? But then I can see because I follow several people about on the socials, and they say
Yeah.
something about frequency and color, like you were saying, and
Yep.
I'm like, well, I can see that, but I haven't delved into that yet. So
Yeah.
yeah, I'm all
Now
new to that.
every item, every single item has its own frequency. So like the plastic of a pen, the white or the porcelain cup, right? Now, if you had a specific color, like a specific laser color, you
Mhm.
could run it over this and the black will start to turn gray or the black will start to turn white and remove.
Mm.
But you could get that exact same color and run it over white and it has no interference or it has no disruption to the white itself. So imagine if you were taking like a pressure washer, but the pressure washer only hurt the color that you were working on. So it's almost like you're able to erase certain things. Now, if you want to get even deeper into that, like the tattoo removal portion of it, you have to use the green to be able to remove the red. Now, the green, you have to go over it multiple times, and it will blister a little bit, but it barely hurts. So there can be frequencies that can disrupt you specifically that either hurts really bad or it could just hurt you over time, which I think is Wi-Fi, I think is 5G, I think is all the different frequencies through like the airwaves that we don't see. And then I remember we talked about the heart attack gun where we were saying like you could shoot somebody with a poisonous dart and it could cause them to have a heart attack, or ricin where they put it
Right.
on their hand and they touch somebody and it could kill them later. But they also have frequency guns where I had a video of this, I swear. And it sucks because anytime I have a video and I'm like, I want to pull this up and show somebody,
Mhm.
or I send it to somebody and they go to look at it and it's like, oh, this video is banned for misinformation or it's banned on social media. Now I'm like, I swear to you, I'm not making this up. I'm telling you what I just saw and what I just read. But what happens is because everything is on the internet,
Mhm.
it's almost as if the internet in a way is like Wikipedia, where multiple people can come in and edit and remove and change things whenever they need to fit their narrative.
Yep.
So we're not the crazy people when we're talking about conspiracies, but it's almost as if like you almost have to talk about conspiracies nowadays
Mhm.
as if it is current events. You know, if you were to talk about, like, for example, Charlie Kirk, the first day, then compared to like a couple weeks later, your idea and perception is totally different from the original thought. You know, if you're thinking it's a specific person that did this, now in a couple weeks later, you're like, I saw a video from a totally different view and a totally different perspective. And I don't think that's even possible now.
Yep.
And whether you believe in it or not, I mean, that's how conspiracies are. And it's crazy because that's how the news is. And you start to, I mean, look at freaking, I don't know, 3 years ago. Like we're in 2026 now. And I feel like the further we get from 2020, the better. I mean,
Yeah,
I feel
really.
like yeah, just the idea of not that 2020 was such a bad year, because I feel like it did a lot of good for
Yep.
people,
Yep.
especially waking up and kind of getting more of an understanding of who really cares for you or not in the
Yeah.
government.
Yep.
But I feel like the further we get from like a lockdown and the further we get from that, we feel like we're getting back to more normal. So it's almost like new year, new me type of thing all over again. But with the with the current events that happen with the conspiracies, it's like you start talking about it and bringing things up to people, and they're like, "No, I don't remember that. Why would they do that? That doesn't make sense." But then you look at COVID and how that worked out, and like people are like, "Yeah, you got to get the shot." Now they're finally talking about it. Freaking 5 years later, 6 years later, or 3 years later, or whatever. After they made everybody try to get the shot to survive and live and do it for your family members. Now they're realizing like there's so much more out there that they're like debunking the reasonings for it and stuff. And it's like, it's frustrating because you wanted to be like rooting for people, or you just you thought like there's a thing they call it discernment, and it's almost more or less like, if people don't know what this is, it's like knowing what is absolute truth and having that feeling or that gut feeling, or even like if you wanted to bring it into like religion, having like that discernment where you know from God, like I feel it to my core that this is correct, or this is or this is absolutely wrong, and it's like now it's like those things are unfolding and you're like, man, it could have been a totally different last 4 years or 3 years or 5 years or 6 years, depending on when people slowly woke up to things. And then not only that, but like when okay, sorry, I'm going too much off a tangent, but the video
sounds like me on my podcast.
I gotta circle back. I gotta do a callback. But the original thought on that was the video that I was bringing up to friends to show them certain things. It's like with the different frequencies. There was a video where and if you don't know about Isaac Cappy, go look into Isaac Cappy. You ever talk to somebody and they're like, I am not going to harm myself, and they're giving you that warning, and then all of a sudden they do, and you're like, what happened? And then they're like, I'm getting some sort of things in my mind and this and that. And now they're talking about how they're going to be able to live stream to your dreams. And imagine that, live streaming to your dreams. It's like you go to bed, and then you're getting ads for Amazon Prime, or you're getting ads for certain things. Or like, have you ever
have you seen that Black Mirror episode?
No.
You haven't seen Black Mirror?
I think I seen like maybe the first season, like one or couple episodes. It kind of freaked me out. I didn't want to watch it.
Check the second season, because there's one episode on there. I'm sorry to cut you off.
No, you're fine.
There's one episode where this lady, I think she has like some kind of like a mental illness or something like that. So anyway, somebody approaches her about getting an implant, right?
Yes.
And for
that's
her,
here.
Yeah. Oh, really?
Yeah. Eventually.
And so in order for her to feel better with to get the implant, but also she's got to subscribe.
Like and subscribe.
If she doesn't subscribe, like and subscribe, guys. Yeah, to Conspiracy of to Speak In COAD podcast. Yeah. Dude, and this guy was trying to keep his wife alive, but he was paying. It basically ended up getting too much because she was glitching all the time. She went glitch, and she was getting tired of it. And she had ads going through her. She was like, 1 minute she'll have a casual conversation, then all of a sudden, this toilet paper is, will clean your ass better than, as a matter of fact, better than a brown paper bag. You know what I'm saying? That kind of ad,
Yeah.
They're like, what the heck? Like, he's like freaking out. So yeah, man, dude, check it out, bro. Check it out.
All
Black Mirror. I'm telling you, you'll be like, what the, like, we just talked about that.
No, for sure.
Seriously.
But like, with him, he was saying that he was getting like voices, like stuff being told to him, and like things being transmitted to him, and people are like, what are you talking about? That's not a thing. There's no way. How is that even possible? And then he ends up hurting himself. But this guy, there was a video that I saw. This guy had like this I mean, the best way I could explain it was like a box, like a shoebox, and it had like dials and stuff on it, and it had like almost like a not like a satellite, but almost like a ray gun, like uh like a speed limit, like gun, like a radar check.
Yeah,
He had
gotcha.
something like that. So he goes, I have this product and I want you to I want you to read this. I want you to try to read this. So he gives this girl this piece of paper and she's sitting there and she's like, okay. So she's reading it. And then all of a sudden she's like for example, I say like Project Bluebeam with Twisted Josh. So it'd be like Project Bluebeam. And she was like couldn't say the rest. She couldn't finish her sentence. And
Hmm.
he's like, it's just a simple sentence, just read it. So he like did it again and she's like, I can't even say it. It was almost like he was transmitting something to her brain that was like causing her to not like it was causing her to almost like lose focus. Like as soon as you start talking, it would be like somebody starts talking in your ear at the exact same time and telling you a story. And you're like, bro, I can't do both at the same time. I can't
Right.
listen to and speak. And if I'm trying to read at the same, you can't read, listen, and speak all at the same time. Like it was something was disrupting her and it was like some sort of frequency that it was on. And then all of a sudden I sent that to friends and like was sharing it with people and telling them about it. And they were like, I don't know what you're talking about. And I never saw that video. And then I look and I'm like, oh, video was deleted for or it was like the it's either deleted for what do you call it when you're
Misinformation.
yeah, misinformation. I feel like I was getting there, and then the transmission started messing with my head. No,
I got you, Drew. I got you.
yeah. Thank you.
With
Thank
that
you.
one brace I have left, I got you, bro.
So,
now I'm good, man.
yeah.
That's how you're gonna get for this podcast.
Like, thank you, Magic Mind. No,
There you go.
but the guy was using this crazy he was using this thing, and then but what it will say it was like the video is either deleted or removed due to misinformation, or it's deleted or removed by the user. And it's like whenever you see those videos, you're like, wait, now you can't even look at who the user was.
Yep.
If the video gets removed or deleted by the user, but now you can't even search who the user was because you have no connection from your message for that video to that person. Or if it just showed the profile of that person, you'd be
Right.
like, hey, here's the profile. Like, at least I could go back and be like, oh, he deleted it. And then you hit him up and like, hey, why'd you delete this? But if the video is removed or deleted by the user, more than likely the user was deleted or removed.
Yes. Yep.
Yeah. So
Yep.
like that's kind of where I get with like trying to share videos with people. It's almost like you have to screen record them right away
Yep.
and then tell people how to find it or find all their link tree or something and then say, hey, not only if you can't find this guy on Instagram now, you got to go to X now, or you got to go find him somewhere else, or like, that way you're still trying to like push something, like helping people get some sort of information that's still available. That's not misinformation. It's just information that not too many people understand.
Yep. And that's good. You got the algorithm too. That's bearing almost anything. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Like take okay, take us grassroots podcasters, for example.
Okay.
Versus these major podcasters that are like,
That are almost considered mainstream now.
correct. Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean, you would think the grassroots podcasters would actually get more, like start treading water. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? But no, we get buried because we actually we don't go by a narrative. We don't go
Yeah.
by stuff like that. It's like, we actually, here you go. We're not trying to influence. I'll speak for myself. I don't
Yeah.
try to influence anybody. I give you some information. I give you my opinion. Do what you will with that. You know what I'm saying? Other than that,
Yep. Look into it yourself.
exactly. And then but to be honest with you, the way I see things, people don't want that these days. You know what I'm saying? They want it spoon fed.
Yes.
I mean,
Yep.
I mean,
They want it in a form of clips and shorts.
exactly.
So they can just move on to the next thing. There's no the attention span's not there anymore.
Yeah, so it's like under a minute. I would say I would even say worse than that. You know what I'm saying? You got like maybe what, a couple seconds to grab somebody's attention, and then
Yeah.
So I blame social media for that though.
Oh, 100%. It's like an addiction too, man. Like
Correct.
I'll start posting stuff, and then even my shows, it's like, is it easier for somebody to watch just the clips that I have than
Mhm.
my actual episode? And it's like, it's a bummer, but at least it gets eyes on whatever we're talking about. What sucks though is like whenever I was posting clips originally,
Yeah.
I changed it up recently. I was posting like the best quality clip that would be like trending the most. And I'm
Mhm.
like, man, for some reason this isn't like it's not catching any traction. But then I listened to the clip and I'm like, holy crap, that's out of context. Like
Mhm.
that didn't even give you any lead up, and it didn't give you any of the conversation after. It just gave you like the main blurb real quick. So
Yep.
then what I started doing recently was putting it in um chronological order. So then that way, whenever they see the clip, they could just scroll to the next one and it will actually be in chronological order. So that way, if you like miss something, sometimes the next video will say a little bit of the video prior and a little bit of the video after. So then that way you can kind of almost watch the podcast as if we're just doing like shorts and clips and stuff. And that helped a ton. I mean, I went
Yeah.
from like freaking 900 views to 50,000 views just recently. Just this month alone, we went up to like 50,000 views of people that don't even follow the podcast. They just see our clips.
Well, that's actually smart too, because I mean, I didn't. Yeah, that's actually smart because that that is real smart. You know what I'm saying? Because I get it. We're all busy. We're all
Yeah.
busy. Just working and stuff. But we all have busy lives. So it's like that right there. That's a good form. That's really that's actually a good format. Yeah,
And
I'll take that into consideration.
I'm not releasing all of the clips um like the shows and stuff. Like I just did the show that we did with Chante on Project Bluebeam with you. I just
Mhm.
released all of those yesterday. And the only thing though is I posted those a year after we actually did the episode. So hopefully what it does is it actually brings traction to that original episode and not so much of like, hey, why did like
Yeah.
like why are you taking my views? It's like, hey, I'm trying to nobody's watching that episode from a year ago. Or I mean,
Yeah.
hopefully they are, but
Yeah.
hopefully it brings a little bit more like more views and eyeballs to the idea of it too. So that's
Right.
my
No.
idea of it.
Yeah. No. It's fine. And guys, telling you right now, like, share, and comment, and also put a sub on the on Speaking Code
Yeah.
podcast. I'm
Hit the
gonna keep
bell.
on saying that, man, because I know, because we got it. I mean, that's what I'm saying. Follow this podcast, guys. Follow this podcast. Because they're good people, man, for real, good people. So I just wanted to put it out there.
Oh,
I'm not
thanks,
kissing
Josh.
your butt, Drew. I'm not
No,
kissing
no,
your butt.
no.
No, I'm
Dude,
just telling you how it is.
you're a part of this show as much as we are, man. Like you're
So
welcome on anytime, dude. And like I said, if
yeah,
you
no
want to
doubt.
do any sort of merch or if you want anything, like let me know, man. I'll send some stuff out your way. I'll hook you up with
No,
a newer. If you need a hat, I got some Speak In Code hats now.
oh, what? You
Yeah,
got some
buddy.
hats? Oh, shiz.
But
Yeah.
we
Oh,
did the
damn.
Dutch Brothers logo.
Okay.
And then got some
Holla.
matching shirts and stuff with it. But I'll make some better hats. I might even do some embroidered ones. But let me
That's
know.
what's up.
Let me know like a good quality hat that you like, and I'll try to
Uh,
order those ones and like hook it up. Like if you like the what are they, New Era and stuff, or if you
no,
like
I
the
don't. I
snap.
don't. I don't. To be honest with you, I don't like those hats, dude. I like the trucker hats, man. I
Okay,
love the trucker hats because I don't know. Just yeah, it's I'm old school. I'm old school
yeah,
like that. So yeah, but you said something that piqued my interest, and I actually found a video, and I can't believe it's been like 15 years. Um, on the Project Bluebeam part, it says something that it's able to project. You were just talking about it. Um, it was like it's something, but it doesn't say. It says basically an instrument that can project something your thoughts from 1,000 miles away or kilometers or whatever it's called. But
yes.
but
Oh,
but sorry, go ahead.
That was the chip thing, right?
No, that went back on the Project Bluebeam. Go click back on Project Bluebeam. But it's funny that you said you brought a frequency again. It's funny that you brought that up. Now I want you to go on YouTube if you don't mind.
Okay.
And I'll tell you a video to look at, and I'm gonna go use the restroom real quick. But sorry.
Okay.
But
no, you're good.
Look up electromagnetic beam, a non-lethal weapon for U.S. military. That is used for it's not used for, right? This has been 15 years, but they have the technology to. It looks like a tank or something like that.
This thing?
Yep, that one. Yeah, no, top one. Go back up. You had it right the first time. Yep, that.
Wow, 13 years ago.
Play it, bro. I and pause it real quick if you don't mind.
Yeah.
To give context, I was going down rabbit holes at my job to the point to where I got kicked off their internet. So no cap. But I found this video, and I've been since I've been looking for this video to tell people this is what our government has. And this, for some reason, I read that Project Bluebeam thing again, and I was able to find that provoked a thought, and then I came across this video here.
Jeez.
Go ahead and play real quick. I'll be back there.
All right. And then can you hear it at all?
Go ahead, play it. Yep.
A wave of extreme heat that comes from nowhere. It's one of the U.S. military's newest non-lethal weapons, an electromagnetic beam that emits an odorless, invisible, and silent blast of heat.
It felt like opening up an oven door, almost mixed with a sting from about my sternum to my neck. So like you started to really feel it on my neck before I had to kind of instinctually jump out of the way.
This weapon, under development for 15 years, has yet to be used in the field. The technology has attracted safety concerns, though the U.S. military says the rays do not penetrate the skin and pose no health risks.
If an operator is squeezing the trigger and there's a lot going on and he inadvertently keeps squeezing the trigger, there's an automatic shutoff for 3 seconds.
Out of 11,000 exposures on people, only 2 minor injuries have been recorded. The Pentagon has not yet decided whether it will order the active denial system, whose powerful beam can reach up to 1,000 meters.
Jeez.
Picture like an invisible searchlight, right? You know what a searchlight looks like? So an invisible searchlight
like
of radio
infrared
waves going down range. So it's this big when it starts, and at the end, it's the same size.
Eventually, the weapon could be put to a wide array of uses, such as thwarting hostile attacks, dispersing mobs, and reinforcing security. For now, it remains just a prototype.
Yeah, right. Could you imagine that? Could you imagine that them using that on the crowd control instead of like using tear gas or something like that?
Dude, that's insane.
Yeah, that could burn. That could actually, you get with that one person that just like, just hold the trigger down, you blow up somebody.
The guy was like, oh, it felt like I opened up the oven door.
Yeah.
And I got a slight sting from like my stomach to my sternum or whatever, like his chest area. And it's like, what? You're microwaving people.
Yeah.
Like, and people are like, oh, there hasn't been any injuries. And then they go, there's only been 2 minor injuries. You're like, yeah, they died.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
They died because their insides were microwaved. You didn't see it from the outside because a microwave cooked you from the inside, you freaking dummy. It's like a hot pocket. The inside's going to be scorching hot and the outside's going to be icy or half and half. Oh my gosh.
See, but that's the thing though. It's like you just and it's like, okay, what I think about Project Bluebeam is it's a blueprint. It's like it's like I was telling my son, it's like everything's like a spider web. Like it all traces back to that spider, but the webs are like they take a little piece of here, and then like to take technology that like Monas said something about whatever, and then they take it there and then they work on it and then they work on something else. It's like trying to like keep you confused, but also in a way, you're always constantly jumping down rabbit holes. But in the end, like you said in the previous podcast, it all connects. It still connects.
So
If
what
that
I'm
makes sense.
thinking too is like, do you remember the videos that I was showing prior? Let me see if I have it. Oh, I didn't show. Okay. These ones where it was like the crowd. We showed these on the
Yes.
last ones, right?
Yep.
So like the crowd at a stadium, they don't see the actual hologram, but they can actually like use it like almost a version of CGI on TV. So that way whoever's watching it on the screen, so like they could be, but I think they're gonna do something like the Sphere in Vegas.
Mhm.
It's like that, it's almost like their stadium, but it's an entire sphere, and like you can look up and like it's all around you. So if you watched a movie there or you went to a live event there,
Mhm.
it's so loud and you could see stuff there. But I think that they have stuff where they can actually show it up front of the crowd, not quite like this, but like it would be more like this.
All right, guys, I'm gonna get a little bit more specific.
But you would see it.
Yeah.
Like these people down here that are
Mhm.
watching, I don't think that they see it as much. Like same with this, like that dolphin just came out of the water. Like I think people have to actually look at a screen
Mhm.
to see themselves on it. Like, oh, my cousins just showed me a video game, and I think Teddy Dynamite showed me the other day. It was on Nickelodeon years ago, like probably in the late 80s, early 90s. But there was
Mhm.
a game, it was like a game show where they had to guess different arcade names of arcade games and stuff.
Mhm.
And they would have to select a specific arcade game. And then on the kid would be playing on the joystick, and you would see the kid on the screen like running and like going over the obstacles. So it'd be like,
Mm.
imagine like there's a green screen or a blue screen. You're dressed like Super Mario and you're running, and then you have to like stop and jump, and you just punch up in the air. Nothing's there, but
Yeah.
you could see the screen over here, and you're like, okay, I'm trying to beat the game, but you're trying to play the game as yourself in that game, but in a mirror image. So like you see yourself running and you're like, oh, there's the blocks there. I have to jump up and punch here. And then the game does it. So it looks like you're in the game. And then you're like, oh, there's a bad guy. I have to duck and the thing
Mhm.
shoots over me, or I have to run and jump over it. Like all those different things. I think they're going to have some sort of thing like that, but on a much bigger scale. And then I think what's going to happen is um they're going to eventually, when they start adding chips to people, they're going to start being able to do live broadcasts with frequencies. And I think that's the video you sent me earlier from TikTok.
Mhm.
Weren't
Yep.
they talking about the it's going to go out, so like once it gets to a certain like imagine like a VPN, right?
Right.
It hides your IP address, or you could select a different country based on your location. What if your chip has an IP address that's like a not a tracker, but like your phone, it knows exactly where you're at all times.
Yep.
Like, what if it knows exactly your pinned location? So then all it has to do is transmit in that specific language, but the only thing would be like if your IP address, say you're traveling, but your original IP address is the United States, but you're traveling in China, they will probably be able to just link it to yours as if like you're not changing IP addresses. So they
Right.
know exactly which country you belong to, or which language setting you have selected. So then
Yeah.
they can broadcast whatever they want to you. And then do you have that video?
Yeah. Actually, I think each, and this is my opinion. I think each of us, like you said, well, in a roundabout way, we have our like our own frequency. You know what I mean? As human beings, we have
Yes.
You know, I I I believe that, and I mean, so
That's why I
let me
think
look
we
at.
get disrupted with, like, phones, and that's why I think all these cancers happen, and that's why there's you have to go through radiation to remove cancer, and it's like,
Mhm.
well, what is that? Is it a parasite? And is there a certain type of either radiation or a certain type of frequency that could help kill a parasite that could be inside of you? Like, what if they found out a way to use a microwave, but it kills bad things in you without harming any of your cells? Like,
Mhm.
that's where I think the future could end up if it was like a positive, like
Right.
everybody love everybody type of future, not like a new world order future.
Yeah. Real quick, you were saying something about well, holograms or what? Yeah,
Yes.
projections. 2000, and I'm looking at the okay, ntrs.nasa.gov. They have a United States patent that the date of the patent was February 17th of 2009. A three-dimensional hologram display system.
Jeez.
Yeah, and it and basically, like, it's like a well, I don't know how big it is because it doesn't have the, the the dimensions on it, but it looks like a big screen, moving around, like in a circular motion, and
Yeah.
it just projects. You have little. If you look, if you now, I don't know if you can pull it up.
Yeah. Do you want me to put it in the link?
Yeah, yeah. Can I put it in the or
Oh,
in
yeah,
the
no,
chat?
I'll remove this. You can go ahead.
Okay, give me a second.
Yeah, dude, if there's
Copy.
that's what I was saying, like, if there's any videos you wanna share or anything too, I don't have TikTok, and then, I had to have, Teddy Dynamite download it for me and then resend it as, like, a actual file or video.
Yeah,
Oh,
yep.
sorry, I just saw a private chat.
Are you good?
Cool.
Yeah, so yeah, you just click on that and it has. I'm like, whoa, what the heck? I didn't know they about this. So yeah, that's a patent. Why would you need a patent for a hologram? You know what I'm saying? Like, why would the
Yeah.
government need something like that?
Well, I was listening to, do you know who George Janko is?
Nope.
He's a podcaster. He used to be on, Logan Paul's podcast, but he has his own
Mhm.
show now called The George Janko Show, and it's him and his wife, and he has, like, different guests on and stuff, like a normal podcast, but he had on this guy named, he goes by Dr. Dino. His name's Dr. Kent Hovind, and he's like a religious, like, apologist. Like, he's like, he'll debate different people, like, he'll debate atheists and
Okay.
different people of different beliefs and everything, but he links science and religion together. He doesn't, like, he doesn't dismiss things because it's science based, or he
Uh-huh.
doesn't dismiss it because it doesn't link up with religion as the way that we would understand it. So he kind of breaks it down in a way for people to get a full understanding of it. But he says that he thinks that AI is going to be the false second coming, or like
I
the
agree.
false, like the Antichrist is going to come as if he is he's in AI form, and people are going to try to trust it because they think that it's real. And it's like, what if you saw that frequency gun, and you
Mhm.
go, like I just said with the cancer or something, like, what if they're able to microwave the bad things that are inside of you, but they're not showing us any of that yet? Now, what if they have this second coming thing come out and they go, bring me people with cancer, bring me everybody that has this
Yep.
disease or whatever. And then he does his fake
You're
putting his
hip.
hands out. He does his little whatever design or whatever he makes because it's going to be him and not Jesus. And
Right.
and he removes all of the bad stuff in somebody, you know?
Yeah.
And it's like, what if then they go, I'm completely healed. I feel so much better, or I do this, or like whatever the case, and then people are going to put their faith in this false reality, in this false thing. And
Yep.
there's even like a president. I think the president of Romania is AI now.
What?
Yeah. What?
Get out of here. Oh, you got to show me, bro. I'm sorry. What? Wow, that's crazy. I never. Wow.
Okay, it says there is no single country or entity universally recognized as the definitive world leader. Okay, not world.
Well, I mean, it wouldn't surprise me. I mean, probably the first AI bot was Joe Biden. Allegedly.
Yeah.
I'm just joking. Yeah.
Man, I feel like it was like, hold on. For example, Deep Minds, AlphaGo. I feel like hold on. There is one. I think it's Romania.
Well, while you're looking that up, Mr. Drew, I'll go ahead and play or show them this little video here.
Yeah, definitely. I'll move this out of the way.
No worries.
Oh, do you have it? Like, do you want to? You don't have it on your phone?
No, I have it on my phone. Did you want me to send it to you?
like to your computer? Could you screen?
Yeah, no, I don't have TikTok on my computer.
Okay, let me. I'll knock it out real fast.
No worries. I don't think I see that, but yeah. But if you can hear the audio if you want.
I'll put it on.
Okay.
I'll upload it to my computer real quick.
Oh, no worries.
I'm pretty sure I downloaded it.
Yeah, because I had that TikTok, but then my computer does some stupid stuff. So
yeah, no worries.
Yeah, I mean it's I like I said, I see like every little thing that they're using, and then he's over there saying something about like digital currency, not being like the currency, not there's no more money, and it's like they're like slowly doing that, and it's just I don't even think, to be honest with you, I mean, some may call it a theory. I don't think it's a theory. It's just I don't believe it's a theory, but
Shoot, I don't know why my phone's not connecting to my computer.
Roto, they got you.
Oh well. But yeah, I do have it. Let me see if I can. I could pull it up for you real fast if that works. Okay.
Yeah, it's weird how we did a Montauk. We did. Okay, go ahead, do your thing.
Can you see it there?
Yeah, we got it.
Okay.
The digital messiah, the final phase of
Can you hear it okay?
Blue Beam. Imagine one day the sky splits open. A blinding light, a divine voice, and a figure descending from the clouds. Billions drop to their knees, convinced the prophecy has come true. But what if that savior was software? This is the final phase of Project Bluebeam, the alleged plan to merge faith, artificial intelligence, and holographic technology into one global spiritual event. The goal, to unite the world under a single religion, a digital God created and controlled by man. Here's how the theory goes. Massive satellites project a 3D hologram visible from every continent. Advanced AI, already capable of mimicking human speech and emotion, speaks in every language simultaneously. And deep neural voice tech can reproduce the sound of any religious figure, from Christ to Buddha to Muhammad. Scientists call it technological transcendence, but conspiracy researchers say it's psychological warfare, using faith itself as the weapon. Once humanity believes the divine has returned, one authority will rise to guide the new era, the global system that's been preparing for decades. When miracles can be coded and gods can be projected, faith becomes programmable, and whoever controls the code controls belief. So, When the sky opens, will it be revelation or simulation? If a divine figure appeared tomorrow, would you believe it or question it? Comment your answer.
I would question it because in Revelations, not to get preachy, guys, not to get religious, but in the Bible, look it up. In Revelation, it tells you when Jesus and how Jesus is coming.
Yeah.
So don't be fooled. I'm not, it's yeah. It'll be it'll be what, hellfire and brimstone when Jesus comes. Is they gonna be like, oh no, hell no.
But I mean, like that's the other thing too. I think that they would. I feel like whenever people are going to get a chip, and it's almost inevitable, because if you think about it, you grew up in the 80s and the 90s.
Yep.
Imagine telling your parents, "Hey, you're going to have a phone on you at all times. You're going to have a camera on you at all times. You're going to have a video that you can record things at all times. You're going to have a tracking device on you at all times where you can use GPS to get anywhere you need." You'd be like, "What?" Like, MapQuest was goofy for my dad, like back in the day when you would have to get like, oh, hey, I remember having to go out of the country and have to use MapQuest, like just to drive from here to Canada or something. I would have to go up to like Toronto, and I'd be like, oh, let me get MapQuest, because I didn't have GPS on my phone. I remember getting lost, and we ended up finding our way there somehow. I don't know how.
Yeah.
But we found our way where we needed to go. And it was like, now it's like you have to know exactly where you're going, and you have to know exactly at all times, to the point where you're not paying attention to the long-term thing. You need that quick. It's almost like, I feel like GPS in a way, compared to a map, is the short and the clip.
Yep.
You pay attention to that, just keep driving. Pay attention to that, keep driving. Where if you're driving with a map, you're like, I have to have a plan. I have to know exactly where I'm going, because there's no way I could look up stuff, like, and I think that's what's going to happen. Like, people are going to eventually say, hey, to buy or sell anything, you are going to need this chip. And when they talked about like the in Revelations and stuff, like there's going to be a mark, the mark of the beast, or the mark, you're going to have it on their forehead or on their hand. But you have to understand that during that time frame, there was no such thing as certain things. Like, imagine telling your parents you're going to have a phone in your hand, and if you showed your parents this in the 80s or the 90s, they'd be like, what the heck is that? That's not that's a little TV. That's not a phone. Oh yeah, well, you could watch TV on here too. They were like, then it's not a phone. Give it a different name. It's like calling this tofu. This is like calling this meat, when you're like, no, this is tofu. It's something totally different than what actual meat is. It's like they need to come up with different names, but they have to call it something that you already know it as, so that way you feel comfortable with it. So instead of saying, hey, we're going to get the mark of the beast, we're going to put the mark on the forehead, we're going to put a mark in the hand. You can't buy or sell anything without that mark. Now, if you replace the name of Mark, and instead of saying it's going to be on the forehead, like it's a stamp of approval that you are allowed to do something, or it's in the hand, you can show somebody a barcode, it's going to be implanted into your head. It's going to be implanted into your hand. You're not going to see it. You're not going to know who actually has it unless you're able to be close enough to them, or you're able to process, or who knows, maybe you'll be able to communicate through that chip as well. And like, how we talked about people being able to broadcast dreams into their head, and you're going to get advertising through your head. Imagine how your phone tracks the conversations you have. So imagine if you were telling your friend, hey, I'm a Christian now, or hey, I'm a Muslim now, or hey, I'm a Buddhist now, or hey, I don't believe in religion now, or hey, this and that. The thing that's implanted is always going to pick it up and be updated instantly. So it's going to know which religion you are. It's going to hear your thoughts. It's going to hear
Correct.
your voice. It's going to hear how you communicate. So it's not going to be that difficult for it to know what to broadcast to you, to sell you on what's actually real or what's not or whatnot, you know?
Yeah. So I have a question. How that when they see he said something like okay, say for instance, how do they know what Jesus sounds like? How does they
Yeah.
know that? How would they know? Like that to me, I don't understand that. No, a Buddha or whatever,
Yeah.
whatever other religions, you know.
And I think what they're gonna do though is they're not gonna say, "Hey, you're gonna come back as a Muslim. You're gonna come back." The second coming isn't going to come back as, let's just say, for example, it comes back as Jesus, because everybody thinks Christian wise that Jesus is going to come back.
Hmm.
Everybody in the Islam religion believes that Jesus is going to come back. The Jews are the ones that are looking for a Messiah who is going to come back, or
Correct.
to come up, not come back. But if Jesus was to come back as AI and tell everybody, you're I am Jesus, I am the second coming, or I am the Messiah, my name isn't Jesus, maybe it's something else, it will get a whole bunch of different people to believe in something totally different.
Right.
But yeah, man, it's weird to me. And then I'm sorry, could you say your question one more time? I feel like I started going off a little bit.
Oh
Somebody's
no.
transmitting crap into my head and I'm messing up.
No. It's like, how would they know what all these well how do they know that what Jesus sounds like? What I I
I
I
see.
or would they find okay, well his well I think
No,
I'm
nobody knows what he sounds like.
exactly.
So if he's transmitted, what other way, if Jesus came back anyway,
Hmm.
we're not gonna know what he sounds like. We know
Correct.
that the voice is gonna be powerful of some sort, whether it's
Okay.
booming, whether it's gonna be bass, whether it's gonna be calm, whether it's gonna be commanding, whether it's gonna be all of those different things. We have an idea of our thoughts on it, depending on what he says to the different languages, through the different languages. I think that's the bigger thing.
Mm,
If Jesus came back today, whether he spoke English or Spanish or anything, people are going to and this is the best way I could explain it. Like, you ever heard of the idea of like speaking in tongues, or you ever heard of
yes.
that portion
Yep.
of the Bible?
Yep.
So what happened was there were people that all came together and multiple people started speaking in tongues and speaking in like a gibberish um language to themselves or the people surrounding them.
Hmm.
But the people that were there that knew that language that that person was speaking were all understanding it. So some people
Mm,
were claiming, "Oh, that guy's just drunk and belligerent and he's babbling. We don't know what he's saying." But there were other people there that spoke that language as well, and they were like, I know exactly what he's saying. Like,
right.
he's not speaking gibberish. He's speaking my language." So then that's where people were like, and some people still, I think at that time, they were like, "Oh no, they're just drunkards. They don't know what they're saying. They're just rambling on." Like, they still, even though they witnessed it and there were people that were there that were able to translate it live, there were still people there at that time that still didn't even believe what was going on.
Mm,
So I think there's going to be people like that too. But if everybody's getting transmitted, they're going to hear the big booming voice in whatever language that they understand. So it's not that he's speaking to all of us here in the United States in English. It's he's speaking to us in English, but other people are going to hear them in all of their different languages at the exact same time simultaneously.
so it's so basically it's not what he sound what he how he would sound, it's just what he would
Yeah.
say. So
Yeah, because like, what if he came back and he was like, "Hey, hi, what are you doing? I'm over here. Come on with me." Or like, I knew he was Italian. You're like, wait, he sounds like that? No wonder. Like, wait, he's not commanding anything. He's like, look over here. Don't look over there. You're like, he pulls the screen like a Wizard of Oz. Don't get behind the curtain. You're like, what the heck? It's Bill Gates.
That's funny shit, man.
Stephen Hawking. You're like, I knew it. Stephen Hawking can't even change the way that he talks. He still has that same dialect, but it's in like a different language.
Yeah. Oh yeah, man. He was ahead of his time.
Yeah, he was. Yeah, really.
He probably would have been the first candidate for Neuralink, I would think.
You would think, but I don't think the rest of him worked.
I
mean, his brain was like a computer itself, supposedly, but
yeah. So yeah, man, that's it's just audience. I'm hoping that it's making sense to you guys. Yeah, just go check out, educate yourself. But also, it's these little sublets, these little nuggets that when you hear or with the transcribes of what Sergey Manas was saying, it leads you. It's like kind of like, was he right? Or because some say in the conspiracy theory that there is the world that some label him as a prophet or whatever. I'm like, not just being a prophet. They probably somebody fed him information, because he was actually a commentator, political commentator. He started off as a political commentator, but then I'm thinking that they said that he didn't like the way the politics were going, whatever the case is. And then he did a deep dive on something, and so I my opinion, I think he was given information like by people, and then that's how he ended up dead. So
yeah, it's very strange to say the least. And of course, he died of heart disease, which was probably utilized with that heart attack gun.
Yeah. Or
along the lines.
Yeah. I mean, it's because a couple days after his co or whatever, another journalist ended up dying a couple days after him, or no, I'm sorry, before him or after. It was before or after, just by a couple days. Like, basically, he had somebody, if he was to like pass, he had somebody to pick up after him, kind of thing.
Yeah.
So it was crazy, dude. I was like, wow. This is the only reason why this piqued my interest. This topic was, it is because of something happened. Or New Jersey. Remember the drones?
Oh yes.
Yeah, over there in Jersey, and I think up north, and I think some around here in Florida too. I think.
Yeah, I feel like there was like the alien invasion in Miami, right?
Yeah, something like that. Yeah, the mall over there at the mall.
Or it's like, who knows? Maybe that could have been. And honestly, I think that the blue beam stuff, the projections, and the frequency weapons or direct energy weapons of some sort, those I feel like they're gonna all like coincide together. They're gonna utilize that together. So whether it's an alien invasion and everybody has to come together as a collective, they're gonna they could potentially show these projections. And like back in the day, they had like drones flying, and then they showed all these different lights. And I think I might have had it on here too. Like it looked almost like here it is. I'll show you real fast.
No worries.
Like, you ever seen Light Bright? Do you remember Light Bright?
Yep.
Okay.
Remember that.
And I talked about this on the last time we were on too, but like Light Bright, let's see. Like, it's the design like this, where it looks like these are all these different drones, and this is what's being shown to us now. Like, oh, this is what projections and drones are doing. And this is how we see it. We see it as like Nintendo graphics or Atari graphics, where like Pong But then you look at video games today and you're just like, holy crap, that looks so realistic. And how AI is able to like make stuff. I feel like the government has all of this stuff way ahead of its time
Of course.
for the people. And I think the same exact thing happens with music. Like all of these people are like using AI. Like I use AI to make music and stuff now. And it's like this could easily have been created and utilized and mastered with programs, but who knows? Maybe like you have all these different ghostwriters or that you have all these different writers on songs. And
Right.
it's like, what if you have all these different writers on songs that were utilizing AI to some sense, you know? And
No,
then
I'm
here's
not
another thing
true.
too. Like this is cool. Like this looks freaking sick.
Yeah.
Like how and plus how it's like able to move and like this
Right.
is like a nativity set for Christmas and stuff. They use 5,000 drones.
Wow.
And it's like, but what it says is we created the true meaning of Christmas using 5,000 drones last night. And it's
Damn.
like the true meaning of Christmas. It's like that's just so they see Jesus and the nativity set type of thing.
Correct.
But the true meaning of Christmas isn't a light show,
Correct.
but it's also not going and buying gifts either. So like that's
10-4. Yep.
I get what he's saying. Oh, I like
Right.
that 10-4. But
Yeah.
it's crazy to me. And then like you have, and then we talked about this, I think, like the Spider-Man with the drones.
Yeah. That just to let you know, I got
Yeah.
I got a strike. I got a strike for showing that.
Oh yeah. I
Yeah.
think I did. I wonder if I did too.
I was like, "What? Get out of here, bro!" Like,
Yeah.
jeez whiz, you freaking
I'll
bastard.
I'll keep the audio off, but
Yeah.
like yeah,
Yeah.
it's just interesting just to see some of this stuff and like Project Bluebeam explained, and then you could go into mass control project. Like that's the step one of trying to get everybody all under. Oh, and this is Brandon Kroll. He's cool.
Oh, okay. That's what's up.
I've talked to him a couple times, but I
Well,
would like to have him on. He might have been
well,
probably
what this is all that I mean, like you said previously, you know, it's all connected. It's all to get us to like to where we are now.
Yeah.
I you know what I mean? Like as far as like MK Ultra, blah blah, mind control, blah blah, all that other stuff. And
Mhm.
it's just like you said, it's just to get us ready for this. Like they showed those little what light bright the drone things that desensitize us, so therefore we're not, you know, we're like, oh yeah, and then all of a sudden when they show us the real thing, we're like, whoa, like that's got to be real kind of thing. You know what I mean? Like,
Yep.
you know, this is probably nothing. You know, this you can tell that's, you know, that's not real, but
Yes.
sooner or
But
later it's getting better.
if you were able to see something like imagine like an excavator, like the thing that comes down and it can grab dirt and stuff and pick
Yes.
things up. Imagine
Okay.
something like that, but they disguise it with drones or they disguise it with the the projection, and you have people running away from it, and it's just an excavator driving towards people, and it could run people over, but they make it look like it's a dinosaur. They make it look like it's some sort of beast, and
Huh.
it's grabbing people and lifting them up and throwing them or biting through them and swallowing them whole. But it could be like a machine, but it's just projected on top of it.
It's weird that you said that, Drew. It's weird that you said that. No, it's seriously, bro. I found an article. NASA. They sent. Gosh, dang it! I had it, and I better have it here. In 2000, and I believe it was during COVID. Dude, I have it here. They actually sent the astronauts. They did where is it at? Josh, come on. Give me a second. Please give me a second. It's funny that you said that because now you triggered my memory. They actually sent anyway, long story short, astronauts were in space. They were doing a wellness check, right?
Mm.
So they were able to project from Earth to space, like use the hologram for the doctor to do a wellness check of the of the astronauts.
Okay.
Yeah, and they had these it was like these glasses that I'm holographic glasses that, you know what I'm saying, they had on.
Yes.
But they also said soon it's gonna be to where it feels like because it's gosh damn it, what's the AR? It stands for something, so advanced reality or something like that.
Yeah. Is it AR?
Augmented.
Oh, not AR. Augmented reality?
Yes, augmented reality with haptic. So say if you're working on a car, you know, and you need a
Yeah.
mechanic.
Your YouTube video could just show you.
Yep. And show you and also feel like you're working that person's working on that with you because you know it could it because the haptics what's gonna like like say like say if I'm rubbing elbows with you or something like that because we're working on something together. So, you know what I'm saying?
Yep.
It's gonna have that feeling. That's funny that you said that because that's what it said. But they ended up sending they some that's in space, a doctor, the hologram in space, and they were surprised that it worked from Earth all the way to space. But yeah,
Jeez.
yeah, I'll
Yeah.
send you that article. I found that article, dude. I don't know where it is, but I didn't find it. But I'll check it out and I'll send it to you. No cap.
No, definitely. And if Brandon's dope. He might not agree with people on like specific like political beliefs and stuff like that too, but like
Yeah.
he's a freaking awesome person, man. He's very, very, very intelligent. If you ever wanted to talk to him about religion or anything like that, he does a podcast called Mana Daily Podcast. It's on YouTube, Spotify, and Rumble.
Okay.
He's a freaking good guy, man. He's nice. And he's got a lot of knowledge when it comes to this kind of stuff. And I mean, conspiracies, you could talk to him about conspiracies, but if you ever wanted to go down like a religious idea, which even Project Bluebeam, like it all religion, all conspiracies lead back to God, man.
It does.
I feel like they all intertwine. All you have to do is follow the money. Once you follow the money, then you realize that there are evil people out there doing evil things, and they utilize some sort of entities or whatever, like if you wanted to pray to somebody bad to do bad things to people, like what's the difference than praying to something good to having good things done to people?
Right. Yeah, it's
Sorry if that makes
yeah.
sense.
No, it's fine. I just
And I didn't want to like some of these videos. I felt like it would be kind of cool just to have as the background instead of showing like or having this guy talk. I don't know what he's saying, so I didn't want to have music playing in the background too, just in case.
No, it's fine. I was gonna say 2025 ended off real good. Jake Paul got his ass beat. Sorry, jump off topic, but yeah,
No,
I
you're
was
good.
like happy. But oh yeah, check this out. I'm putting the article, the link in the chat.
Okay.
This is what I was talking about. It says I like to show what I'm talking about because it's just I don't know. It's just I'm that type of person.
No, that makes sense.
Yeah.
I like it. Wow. So the doctor is an actual hologram.
Correct. Yes, the doctor's a hologram.
Oh, okay. And that plus with the visual, it helps because I was thinking that the astronaut had the glasses on and was like trying to do surgery on somebody.
Yeah, no, this is and then actually, yeah, this is the article that said something about augmented reality with haptic.
Yeah. Now,
So,
what
yeah.
is it called with? Oh, virtual reality.
Virtual, yeah.
VR. Okay, so
Yeah,
that's
VR.
for video games. Augmented reality is this style, right? Where it's
Yep.
actual like, oh,
Yeah,
all right.
because which it's surprising because they'll show on the TV shows like the doctor shows and stuff like that how they're able like to see like the whole autonomy, the whole body, like
Yep.
like X-ray, but in a virtual
Oh,
sense.
yeah.
It's just
And I mean, They do that for you because they don't do it yet for real life, but in
Yeah,
shows they do it because it's called predictive programming. They
correct.
do that so that way they know when they start to reel it out, people will always have like some sort of remembrance in the back of their mind, like, oh man.
Yeah, see, and then yeah.
What
And
if
then I saw
you
that, I
could
was like,
change your avatar and look like somebody else?
I'm like, bro, you seriously, and I was about the mask. I'm like, are you seriously doing a mask on the freaking virtual or whatever? I'm like, bruh, get out of here with that shit. I was
Dude,
like,
that's hilarious. Well, what if you selected the wrong skin and you're like, oh, I got the Stephen Hawking one, but it has like abilities like in a video game. You're like, no, I can't even go anywhere. I can't use my hands. I picked the wrong surgeon. You're like, why'd you pick the physicist, you retard? Why would you do that?
exactly. That's funny. Yeah, man, that's crazy. Yeah,
Dummy, why would you even consider that?
yep. So yeah, it's Microsoft. Oh dang, that means
Yeah.
it's gonna lag.
And look at this. This looks like if NASA created VR for the 70s.
Yeah,
or the
exactly. Yeah.
60s. You're like, what is this contraption? But look at this on the back of her head. What if it's implanted too?
Yep.
I don't know, dude. I think it's they're all gonna be able to. You're gonna be able to be like, oh, I want this to taste amazing, and they're gonna just give you fake slop oatmeal or freaking 3D printed meat, and you're gonna eat it and be like, oh, this is the best Wagyu steak I've ever had in my life, or this is the best Italian dinner, and you're like eating in Rome, or you're eating in like the beach or something, in like some other country like Sweden or Switzerland or something.
Yeah. Speaking of 3D printed meat, didn't Campbell's or yeah, Campbell's get sued or they filed a class action lawsuit against Campbell's for 3D printed meat and putting it in
Really?
the soup. Yeah, I think it was Campbell's. So yeah,
That's crazy.
that whistleblower came out, or an ex employee. I think he was like a vice president or whatever the case is. He narked on.
Oh,
Yeah.
an ex-employee, not
Yeah.
an ex, not the website X.
Yeah,
He
no.
wasn't a former Twitter employee.
Yeah.
Well, it's weird. It's like you're a former employee or an ex-employee. Oh my gosh. Hey, come here. Coda.
In this episode, no dogs were harmed.
Yeah, and they're not harmed.
Disclaimer.
They're protecting us. They're keeping the deep state at bay, and if
Yep.
people are coming to my house, I don't have to worry that my dog's got it. I'm
Yeah,
gonna get what's it called when the FBI raids your house?
So you get swatted?
Yeah. I'm not getting swatted.
Yeah.
I don't think, at least. I hope not. Hopefully that don't happen. I would be mad.
Yeah, you and also there was one thing that says that like I think to where in the Project Bluebeam real quick that like they're like demonic forces were kind of gonna come through your phone or through your devices or like your internet or whatever the case is.
Mhm.
And you know what movie it reminded me of? I don't know. I don't back in the I think late 80s, there was a movie called Shocker. It's a guy in the electric chair. It was about a serial
Oh,
killer.
okay. Oh, damn.
Yeah, it was about a serial killer. It was a movie about a serial killer who got electrocuted, but then would possess people through electricity or like through the like light or whatever. Somebody turn on the light,
Yeah. The
flick the
switch?
light switch, they get possessed by this dude. So
Hmm.
it kind of reminds me of that that's why I was thinking about it yesterday. I was like, damn, that kind of reminds me of that movie. I think it's called Shocker. I think I think if you could look it up if you don't mind.
Yeah, dude, that would be crazy if like they were able to do something like that eventually, where like you were like a virus
Yes.
or like a hack.
Yeah.
If they were able to like hack people through certain things.
And but I also think though too, it's like these phones will end up having the capability of doing holographic shit and projecting it. To be honest with you, yeah. That's in it. Yep, that's the movie I'm talking about. Yeah, have you seen this movie before?
I don't think so.
Yeah. When was it? Yeah, 1989. Damn, I can't believe I remember that way back in the days. But yeah, that's what happened. He's a serial killer who came back and was possessing people
Wow.
through via electricity and stuff like that. So yeah.
Jeez. That's a really interesting idea and concept, to say the least. Like,
Yeah.
here's him going through a TV,
Correct.
but he's going through as like static.
Right.
Whoa.
Yep. See? Showing you.
But like, what if, well, not what if, I'm just saying, like, in general.
Yeah. Yeah.
You have people that are like shuffling their feet on the ground in their socks, and it produces static, and that shock can, like, you know how like electricity can jump?
Right. Yep. Yeah, that's crazy, dude. Dude, check out that movie, bro. I'm like, well, when I saw that, I was like, what the heck? So I was like, man, kind of remind it just triggered my memory. I'm
No.
not saying it's fact. We're just yeah, you're shooting the shit out audience. So yeah.
Look at this though. Oh, come on, it made the picture small. That's not what I wanted.
What are you trying to do?
Okay. So he had, all right, you can see these pictures. Look at this one. See how I'm clicking on it? It's making it smaller.
It looks like he's doing a seance or something.
Look what he's doing. He's got books with candles, and it almost looks like he's trying to worship something, or like he's on his knees.
Yeah.
And he's got something in his hands, like wires. And then up here at the top of the cell, he has some sort of like, it looks like a projector screen with a light, but it might be a TV, because I think he has like a window, like the cell window right there too. So it has like a cell window to the top. And then right below that, it almost has like the TV, but maybe this guy, maybe he's doing the seance to get the shocker guy to come get him.
Right.
Or maybe he is the shocker guy, and that's how he's transmitting out too.
Dude, I didn't how did you see that? I didn't even see that. It looked like it smokes.
I had to zoom in because it's bigger on my screen.
That's crazy.
Wow. Because look how small it is now. It's like, I don't even know where it's at.
For you to pull that out. I was like, what the? For you to just like catch that, I was like, oh wow, I didn't notice that.
Yeah, dude, and that's the thing too. It's like there's so much symbolism in movies and stuff, and like whether you believe in it or not, or I don't know. I get weirded about like the occult and like the symbolism or witchcraft and stuff like that. Like here's the other picture of that, right? That's where it's like exploding after the fact. So you could clearly see that he has these candles on the floor. He has these books that are open. Who knows what kind of books they are? But like, I'm not too familiar with the occult, with the alchemy or anything like that. And I'm not bashing anybody, but if you're using it for bad, you're using it for bad, and I'm not a fan.
Right.
You know, if there is a way to use it for good, where my question is like, where do you get the good source from? Does that make sense?
No, I see what you're saying. Yeah.
Yeah. It's like, so if somebody's showing you this in a movie, you're not going to look at this and be like, wow, that guy's probably the nicest person in the world. You're looking at it and you're like, well, they use this and they show this, and then the person does bad. I've never seen anybody use this and show this, and the person's actually doing something like very good. And good, if you want to put it on a spectrum and say like, well, where do you get your moral compass from? It's like, well, I don't know. Show me something like that, and then show me the good that comes from it. That's the best way that I can say it.
No, true. It also too, it's like, it's like is
this from Marvel?
What? What happened? What's going on?
Is this Marvel? Like a comic book? Like I remember Shocker from Spider-Man, but that's not the same.
Uh,
That's not what it was based on, right?
no, not to my knowledge. That was a horror flick right there. That Shocker movie
Yeah,
is a horror flick.
but maybe this would have been like his origin story. But they
No,
I don't
really?
think they did. I don't think they did origin stories back then for comics, right?
No, well,
89.
oh, for movies?
Yeah.
Yeah, no. Well,
Like
yeah, well, no, I think you're right because I remember the X-Men, and you really didn't know where each character came. Well, they gave a little bit, but not much of a backstory than they do now in these days.
yeah.
I think, my opinion. But
Hmm.
yeah, dude, that's weird, and and like there's also another movie that Denzel Washington did. I forgot what it was, but it was also not to get whatever, but it's like and also a serial killer who would touch people and would bounce off to people. That's why you're like be careful who you shake
Mm,
hands with, kind of because you're whatever. So anyway, that's
yeah.
beyond the point, but
Well,
whatever.
look at this. What's Spider-Man's name?
Peter Parker, which
Yeah.
one? Miles Morales.
Well, no. Peter Parker. But look at this. After being captured for a series of gruesome murders, Horace Pinker, a television repairman, faces execution by the electric chair. But a deal with the devil allows him to come back as electricity. Once he changes into his new form, Pinker goes after the detectives that brought him down, Lieutenant Don Parker, as well as Parker's adopted son, Jonathan. Well, if that said Peter, I would have been like, "What the heck? That's
Yeah,
crazy."
me too. Ah.
But I wonder
What?
if Wes Craven made this in like maybe he got some sort of thing from Spider-Man.
Hey, since we're talking about movies, Drew, remember? Okay, I don't know if you know that movie. Remember that movie? It's called The Ward. I believe it's The Ward. It's with what's her name? Elon's Musk ex-wife. Freaking Johnny Depp's wife, ex-wife, the
Oh,
one that
Amber
took him to
Heard?
court. Huh?
Amber Heard?
Yeah, Amber Heard. John Carpenter, I
That was
believe, was trying to tell us that she was crazy because she plays a crazy woman in that movie.
wait.
So that's what
Wait, say that one more time.
I believe John Carpenter was trying to tell us that Amber Heard was crazy because Amber Heard plays a crazy woman in that movie.
Oh, and he was the director of this movie.
Yeah.
Wow.
I'm like, it
Maybe he
all
was
makes
like,
sense,
"She's
bro.
real."
It all
Yeah.
makes sense.
And like what do they call like a method actor where they try
Yes.
to like take that form of the character? Like I
Yeah.
think the Joker, both Jokers, I think oh, not River Phoenix. What's his
Heath
brother's name?
Ledger,
Well, yeah, Heath Ledger. But then what was the other Joker
Jack
movie?
Nicholson,
Joaquin Phoenix,
Joaquin Phoenix. There you go.
where he was like the Joker, like that was the name of the movie where he was like they said that he stayed in character the entire time leading into the movie. So like people got sick and tired of the guy. They're like he's a freaking nutcase. And then I think somebody else did that too. Jim Carrey
Jared
did that
Leto.
when he played who?
Jared Leto did that too.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
All these people that do it as the Joker. Heath Ledger, freaking Joaquin Phoenix, and Jared Leto. That's crazy. I didn't think of
Yep.
that. So maybe who knows? Maybe Jack Nicholson did too.
What Jack Nicholson told Heath Ledger to be careful. Be careful because you can and there's like a clip or later interview that Jack Nicholson said that he told Heath Ledger just be careful when you play him because you can get immersed in that character. Like
wow.
you can lose it. So
That's very interesting. And it's like, I wonder, dude. Oh my gosh. I'm like, my mind's being blown right now. I'm thinking, like, what if these characters are like the way that these actors are? What if the reason why there's so much sort of like symbolism or occult involved with them maybe these characters that they're portraying were actual people at one point, and they channel these characters to become them for the movie. And that's how some of them get engulfed into like the way that they act.
So, okay, well, if we take the Joker for instance, so who was similar to the Joker in real life?
Oh, I mean, it
A
could have been
character.
anybody. It could have been a serial killer. It could have been anything. Like they could have based the Joker's character off of anybody. And like what's the Joker's real name? Do you know?
Oh shoot, no, I don't
And then
think.
there's multiples. So there's been different Jokers. I think one of the Robins became Joker eventually.
Oh yes, yes. Yeah, I know who you're talking about. Red Robin, right? Red
I
Robin
think so.
is a spinoff of the other Robin, I believe. The first Robin.
Yeah, and I mean I think there was multiple Robins, and then there's multiple characters. So if there's I don't know. I think it's a cool concept and a cool thing to think about. I don't think that that's true or 100% true, but if I wanted to go down that rabbit hole, we could make it into something, you know. But I think that would be very interesting to say the least.
Well, allegedly, Beyonce does her little witchy thing, and yeah,
Yep.
yeah.
And who does she claim to be? She claims to be somebody with another
Sasha
name.
Fierce.
Yep. And who knows, maybe that person was real. And maybe she's channeling to become that person who she wants to be possessed by. But I mean, maybe that could also be, I mean, a demon of some sort.
Yep.
You know, like the Nephilim. I don't know if you get into that kind of stuff, but like if
Not yet.
if they never die, their spirit has to go somewhere. And maybe they get passed through stories, they get passed through information that way. And it's like that's kind of where I feel like the idea of the bloodlines are too, where you're not only passing down your bloodline, you're not passing down your riches, you're passing down entities that you know that you're going to pass away. You did everything that you could during that time, but you signed a pact to pass any information down to your next of kin. And if your next of kin agrees to do your plan, they can absorb whatever entity was attached to you that was able to give you some sort of power, was able to give you some sort of information, was able to give you some sort of secrets.
Huh. Oh, okay. Dude, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know about that. I mean,
Sorry.
I mean, I mean, they do say something about like some people are like generational curse breakers. So,
yeah, I mean, well, not only that, but well, that's a good point. The generational curse thing is like a totally different thing too, because that could be the bad entity on your back that's like jumping on
correct.
from your next thing too.
Right. I mean, it could also be like it's like say like okay, the bad habits. You know what I mean? Like the addiction part and stuff like that, and
like vices.
I'm sorry.
Like vices.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, like vices, and you know, you're just that one kid that's came up from an alcoholic father or mother, and all of a sudden doesn't touch a bit of liquor.
Yep.
Growing up.
That's I just heard that recently. It was oh my gosh. Let me see if I can find it real fast. It was let me see if I can find it really quick. Profile. I think I can put it under the Hollywood. Yes. Okay, here it is.
What do you got? What do you got?
Somebody brought this up because you just said you could either choose to be one thing or you choose to never touch it again, right?
Right.
And you ever watch The Shining?
Oh yeah. What?
Okay.
Well, okay. I think I had that. They did 2 versions of that, right? Like recent version, couple several years ago. Wait, you talking about the old one, right?
Yeah, I'm talking about the old one because the book was done by Stephen King, but then the movie was done by Stanley Kubrick.
Okay.
This guy, listen to this. This guy breaks it all down. It's crazy. And then did I hit? Yeah, can you let me know if the audio is working?
Yes,
or
sir.
not?
Got it.
Okay.
It's Kubrick's version.
I'm the most.
Stephen King hates Kubrick's version of The Shining.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Hates, like hates.
What is great? How does he hate it?
Because it deviated from the book a bit.
In the book, Jack is a troubled man who is under the influence of the hotel.
Right.
In the movie, he is a crazy person who kills his family in a hotel.
Yeah, true.
And in reality, it's that Stephen King was a drunk and he has sympathy for this alcoholic character. Kubrick is the son of an alcoholic, has no sympathy for him.
So he completely flipped it.
So he portrays him as
a
basically most Stephen King books have a conduit that's him. And usually they're authors from Maine.
Right.
It's not very subtle.
When Kubrick is like portrays him like a head, it's him saying, this guy's an asshole, but this is a good story.
Yeah, damn.
No, Stephen King doesn't remember writing some of his books.
Yeah.
Stephen King hates.
Isn't that crazy, dude?
It is crazy, man.
And I'm like, that's kind of where I wanted to tie into, like when you mentioned the idea of freaking the trauma or the passed down, like the generational curses and stuff.
Yeah. Yep.
Bro,
Yes,
this
sir.
is, oh my gosh, my mind is crazy. I feel like my mind is blown. I had to bring the energy today, man. I fell asleep at like, I don't know. I got off work at 1. So I ate a bunch of food and I had a burrito bowl from Chipotle and I ate the whole thing. And I've been sick for like the last week. So it's like I've been eating like super smaller stuff and like portioning things out. So I'm not like too full. I ate this burrito bowl and I was so stuffed and so miserably full. I was like, oh my gosh. I passed out and I woke up without an alarm at like 5:40. And I'm like, oh my gosh. I'm like, good thing I didn't sleep through the show. I would have been freaking out. But thank God I didn't, man. This has been like one of my favorite episodes I've ever done, man.
I mean, to be honest with you, to be honest with you, yeah, man, that's I mean, you like my mind is already racing about other topics, and I'm like, damn, you just put seeds in my. I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna go check this out. Let me go check, So,
for sure.
Yeah, man, no doubt.
And then, you want to do some conspiracy theory trivia? I don't know how much more I got you for. I don't want to hold you up too much. Like I could just do this and like a thought for the day if you're down.
I'm not going anywhere.
All right.
Not now.
All right,
It's
cool,
too
cool.
late for that. I'm too old, bro.
I'm too amped up. We'll do another episode.
Go ahead. Part 2.
I'll change the colors.
There you go.
That way they don't know.
Here you go.
All right. So I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I got 5 different cards for the conspiracy theory trivia game.
Okay.
And says, according to Bill Gates' 2010 TED Talk, what is the best way to get world population down?
Vaccines.
Okay. Says A, removing filters on dating sites, B, vaccines, C, gay marriage, or D, education.
Can you read the question again?
Yeah. According to Bill Gates' 2010 TED Talk, what is the best way to get world population down?
All the above.
Yeah, really. You were right on the first answer though.
Yeah.
Vaccines,
No,
yeah. I was like, I picked these like a few days ago. I haven't even touched these, so I'm like, I don't even know.
No, man, you got me questioning myself. I'm like, I saw your face. I'm like, oh shit. I know he said vaccines, so I watched that TED Talk. But okay, that's fine. That's good. That's good. I like that.
All right. The next topic is mythos. The Oswang Tianak is known for shapeshifting into what form? A, a bird, B, a wolf, C, a horse, or D, a baby?
I'm gonna have to go with the bird.
Ooh. And again, the question was, or the question was, the Swang Tianok is known for shapeshifting into what form? A, a bird, B, a wolf, C, a horse, or D, a baby?
Well, I never heard of that before, so that's why I'm gonna go with the bird.
Okay. It's D, a baby.
I'll have to look that up.
Yeah.
What the heck is that though?
I don't know. And like there's a QR code. So like
Okay.
you could search it right now if you wanted.
Yeah, only if I can get another bathroom break.
Oh yeah, dude, anytime.
Yeah,
I could pause it, I could delete it, I could ask questions, I could talk to my audience, I could take lines of freaking raw garlic of the Bigfoot breath by the flavors of the forest. I'll do it like a freaking we'll do lines of this or do like a smelling salts. We gotta like keep our nose in there. Oh man, this stuff smells so good, bro.
I listened to Trouble's podcast, before it. It's like, he's like, don't forget season your meat with blah blah blah. I'm like, what? I start laughing every time he says that. I'm like, dude, that's funny as heck, man.
Yeah.
So you gotta pause real quick.
Yeah. I'll keep talking.
I'll be right back.
I'll call Teddy Dynamite.
Hello.
Teddy Dynamite, you're live on the podcast. What's up, bro?
Nothing much. Just getting back in the house.
Oh, nice. And no pressure. Twisted Josh is going on a potty break, and I was like, I'll keep them occupied.
Okay.
Maybe I'll do some trivia questions for you if you don't mind waiting.
Oh no, I do not mind at all, sir.
All right, cool. So I'll just do call-ins when you're not here. I got Teddy Dynamite on the line.
What's up?
You there?
Yeah, he said, "What's up?" I don't think he could hear you. I have him on speaker, but I don't think he could hear you. But
Okay.
all right, TBD. I asked Twisted Josh this. He got the first one correct. The topic is schemes. I'll have him. Josh, is that cool? I'll have him play against you.
We're good. Yeah, that's good, man.
Cool. All right. So the first one's schemes. According to Bill Gates' 2010 TED Talk, what is the best way to get world population down? A, remove filters on dating sites. B, vaccines. C, gay marriage. Or D, education. And I could read any of these back for you too.
I feel like vaccines is the obvious answer, but I'm gonna go remove the filter on dating sites.
Oh my gosh. So Josh is up 1-0. It was
vaccine.
Yeah, it was.
I
Okay.
felt like it was too obvious.
I know.
Well, don't worry about Teddy. Don't worry about it, man. Because as a matter of fact, my second answer was all the above. Because
nice.
All right. So the next one is mythos. It's the Swang Tianok is known for shapeshifting into what form? A, a bird. B, a wolf. C, a horse. Or D, a baby.
The Swang Tianok?
Yeah, I don't know what that is either. We're going to look it up after this.
I'm gonna say a baby.
What? He's back on the board, ladies and gentlemen. 1-1.
All right, man. Yeah. Wow.
Yeah. All right. So the next one, and this is for both of you. He hasn't answered this one yet. Okay.
Okay.
All right. So this one is going to be schemes. Many theorists believe that Melania Trump is secretly from what bloodline? A, DuPont. B. Hitler, C. Romanov, or D. Cleopatra? And like I said, I could read all these again.
I'm gonna say DuPont.
Okay.
Yeah, I was gonna go with that too. I'm leaning. I was leaning. Oh, hold on. Okay, leaning between Romanoff or DuPont, but I'm gonna go with DuPont because I remember seeing a video of that.
Okay.
So, DuPont.
You're both wrong. It was Romanov.
Damn. Wow. I was wrestling with those two, man.
There's a new interview with the vampire TV show, and I swear that's one of the last characters' last names. And so it's
Okay.
just stuck in my head.
So do you know who the DuPonts were?
No, sir, I do not.
They had a huge property in they had a bunch of land. I don't remember exactly what they ran on. I don't know if they had like dog racing or they had a ton of money. They're a very, very rich family. And I think they're out of Pennsylvania. But do you remember the name? Oh my gosh. His name was Dave. What was his last name? Schultz. Dave Schultz and Mark Schultz. They were Olympic wrestlers, and Kurt Angle trained with them too when they were going for the Olympic Games in like the 95 or 96 or something like that. And one of the brothers became very good friends with this guy. This guy kind of like took all of these Olympic wrestlers into to like and created this huge wrestling facility on his huge property. He gave all of these Olympic wrestlers like a place to live and like top quality training. It would almost be like if they created like the UFC fight gym or something like that back in the day where they had like scientists that could do training on you, and like they had all these people that like these world chefs that could make like very healthy like macro friendly meals and all this stuff. And the brother was like all of the wrestlers became like a huge fan of the brother. They loved training with him. Like he helped them so much with getting into the Olympics and everything. And the DuPont guy, he actually got super obsessed and got pissed off that all of the wrestlers loved him and they were only loving him. And he felt like it was for only like his money. Like they weren't loving him for him, but he was like a very weird guy. And he shot the older brother and killed him.
Oh,
damn.
Yeah. There was a movie on it. It was with they did a documentary on it called The Foxcatcher. It's on Netflix. And then I think they created a movie later on called The Foxcatcher, or they gave it a different movie. But Mark Ruffalo played the older brother, which I think was Mark Schultz. And then Dave Schultz was played by Channing Tatum. And then the guy that played DuPont was Steve Carell from The Office.
Okay.
And like 40-Year-Old Virgin. And like they put like prosthetics on his face. Like he looked just like DuPont, man. It was crazy, but definitely a good movie if you guys ever wanted to watch anything like that. And sorry for the weird side tangent. We've been talking about movies. Earlier. Have you ever seen the movie? It was done by Wes Craven. What, in 1989, Josh?
Yeah, 89.
It's called The Shocker.
Shocker, yeah.
Is that the one where the prisoner gets electrocuted and he can move through electrical currents?
Yes. Bro.
I think I have it on DVD.
Dude, we're showing I'm showing my age. There you go.
Yeah, VHS, not DVD.
Yeah, exactly.
That's awesome. Yeah, we got kind of got into some movies and stuff too. And dude, this episode has been so fun. TBD, you missed it. If you want to jump on, we can do the last couple. If you unless you want to just keep doing it over the phone, whatever works for you. No pressure.
I can jump on.
All
I
right.
don't look all fancy because I'm just in babysitting clothes, but I can jump on.
Baby shitting clothes. That's gross. You mean in a diaper?
Could you imagine if there was such a thing? Shit clothes?
Yeah, I know it's called a diaper. I have one for when I shart. It's a part of my shark kit.
No, for like when you change your babies, in case there's more in the diaper than you expected?
Oh, that's called an apron. It's like a butcher wears it. It's like that tarp apron. But yeah, I can wait for you to jump on or whatever works for you. And I don't want to hold Josh up too much either. Like we're not going to be on too much longer, I don't think. Oh, hey, there you are.
Oh, yeah, just as long as you don't come out looking like Jim Carrey back in the days in Living Color with his bathing suit on with those two ponytails.
Oh.
Like, whoa.
He had a chick's name. I just can't remember it.
Yeah.
Oh. Was that when he was like the pro lifter?
I think so.
Yes.
Like
And he was like always like spitting chew out and then posing.
Yeah.
Jeez. All right. So you ready for the next topic? It's aliens.
Yes, sir, I am.
All right. In 2021, Matthew Hancock attempted to steal an airplane bound for Area 51 dressed in what disguise? A clown mask. B, Homeland Security. C, MIB Men in Black agent. D, gray alien jumpsuit.
I'm going with D.
Gray alien jumpsuit.
Yeah.
I'm going with the clown mask.
The clown mask?
Yes.
Yeah, it was a clown mask.
It was just so outrageous. So out.
I never seen that movie. I'm sorry, was it a movie?
No. It was in 2021.
But was it a
like
way?
an actual person.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh,
I thought it said movie too, but it says in 2021, Matthew Hancock attempted to steal an airplane bound for Area 51 dressed in what disguise?
Ah.
No movie. We were talking about movies.
Yeah.
But I swear, wasn't it in 2020 or 2021 where they were like teenagers going around pranking people dressed up like clowns?
Oh, yes.
Oh,
That's why I guessed that when you said that.
You're right.
Are you okay?
Yeah. Oh. I heard the beep like my computer shut off, but I have a work computer behind me.
Oh.
I was like, whoa, what
it must have shut down. It must have shut down. Like I've had it off, like it's closed, but I didn't like shut it down, so it must have just did it on its own. But I was like, what in the world? Why did my computer's still on? I'm like, how did it, what alternative reality am I in right now? What augmented reality or virtual reality am I in?
Yeah.
Okay, the last one is mythos.
Oh, okay.
Wait, say that one more time.
The last one is mythos.
Okay, Mentos. Oh, okay. I thought you said
some
nipples or something like that. Sorry. Sorry.
Vera DeMilo. I had to look it up. That was Jim Carrey's name when he was the female bodybuilder. Vera DeMilo.
Oh, yeah. Jeez. All right. And then this last one is mythos. The deity of Tanat Temple is credited for preventing 3,000 of these from 1965 and 1971. A, monkey attacks. B, earthquakes. C, tourist visits. Or D, bomb explosions.
I'm gonna go with earthquakes.
What's A again?
Monkey attacks.
Oh, I'm gonna go with A.
Ooh. It was actually bomb explosions.
What?
Yeah. The deity of Tanat Temple. I don't know what deity it is.
How would a deity know about bombs anyway?
Yeah, really.
Like that.
That's funny. I was thinking monkeys, you know what I'm saying? I was like, what the heck? Yeah, you're a monkey anyway.
And then we're going to look up this cryptid real fast. I'm going to see if I can find it, send it to myself.
Okay.
So with these cards, you can they have the QR code on it. So like if you ever have any questions and stuff, I'm gonna send it to.
You just scan it.
Yeah, you just scan it and then you can just pull it up and stuff, which is kind of cool because I'm like, I don't know what this is.
Dude, that's awesome, man.
And it looks corny. Like, I honestly, like all reality, all augmented reality and virtual reality. These things just don't seem like they're like the website that it's on. It seems like the website is created by the actual show or the actual game.
Oh,
so like this is how it looks. Now what it is like this is called Myths and Legends. So like the mythos, that's what the myth and legends are about. So
Okay.
it's a page that has all of them on there. So like what did we say? What is that one called? A swang Tianok? A swang Tianok, occult world. So then what it does is it has this. So this looks like mean little goblins.
Oh, wow.
But let's look at this one. And I have to go to occultworld.com. So it sends me to a totally different. Well, I guess there's another page too. Sad little squonks. So this is what's weird too. It's like, is the occult, do they link mythical creatures or cryptids to it? Okay, this vampiric demon from the Philippines is the offspring between a woman and a demon, but it can also come into being when a child dies without having been baptized. Ugh. Another way an Aswang Tianok can be created happens when a mother aborts a fetus. In this instance, it springs into life and brings nothing but hardship and misery to the woman who should have been its mother. Whoa.
Wow.
It's described as having red skin, no hair, and glowing red eyes. It hunts women by shape-shifting into an adorable baby and placing itself somewhere it will be found. When it is discovered, the Aswang Tianok waits until it has been taken home. Then, when its would-be rescuer is asleep, the vampire will assume its true form and attack, draining the victim dry of blood.
That sounds like something from the show Supernatural.
Oh, wow. And it's a part of the Encyclopedia of Vampire Mythology.
So don't take a baby in if it's left on your front door?
No, but I thought it would have
I
had
mean-
like pictures of this too. But it looks like you could be like a member of this occult.com. But let's look at this. Oh. Sorry, I'm trying to remove this and then stop sharing. Oh wow. So it's on Amazon. What I'm looking at right now, it's on Amazon. It's a book about vampire mythology.
Oh.
So I never would have considered a vampire having more an encyclopedia. Jeez, I wonder like how much information there is. Part of Encyclopedia 11 books.
Well, when you think about it, there's different versions of vampires in almost like every culture. So maybe it's just a culmination of the different cultures' lore.
Yeah, and it's like some of the vampires they could turn into like bats, right?
Yes.
So it's like this one can turn into a baby as like a. Dang, I wanted to find. Okay, let's see. Let's do this instead. Sorry. And it's pronounced Aswang Tianok.
Aswang. Wow.
And sorry, Josh, you're like, what the heck, man? I'm not trying to learn about this crap.
That's all good, man. It's all good.
Okay, so Aswang is an umbrella term for various shape-shifting, evil, and malevolent creatures in Filipino folklore, such as vampires, ghouls, witches, viscera, suckers. Wow, viscera. And then Tianok are also thought to be enough to drive the Tianok away from the vicinity. Objects believed to repel a swang, like garlic. Huh. So they combine the two words of what it is and what can actually drive it away. I'm confused. Maybe Tianok is a place too. I don't know. It's not really giving me much to go off of.
Yeah, that's wow.
This would be cool though, man. If you guys would ever want to go down like the rabbit hole of like different, what's it called? Like, what are they called? Cryptids, different cryptids and stuff.
Yeah, you know that's up my alley.
yeah, really. So that one's kind of cool. And then same with the Temple of Tenat Temple or something. And like what we could always run it, like we could even like search some of these like QR codes while playing the game too. And then that way it will kind of help us remember. But if you ever want to do a conspiracy episode about cryptids, you definitely got to hit up Kevin from Where the Weird Ones Are. And
nice.
He makes these dope hot sauces and custom hot sauces.
Nice.
And TBD, I also have some Bigfoot breath. It's raw garlic used for cooking. It's a seasoning. But you know how we had the segment where we did the smelling salts where you got the cryptid wrong?
Yeah.
Maybe we have to do a teaspoon of this.
Oh,
I'd rather
I haven't smelled that yet, but I feel like I'd rather do the smelling salts.
No. You'll love garlic. But if you do eat this will keep the Aswang Tianok away.
But audience,
not a dad, but my jokes are.
I was gonna say, but I'm not gonna take in strange babies, so I'm not worried about that.
Oh yeah, true.
But
Like,
audience,
I hear a kid crying at like 10 in the morning. Oh, I guess it's just gonna be crying.
Yeah, but the audience will can see that if they get Speak In COAD up to 500 subs.
Yeah, definitely. And TBD, since you're here, do you got a thought for the day?
Oh, give me one memento. Hopefully, I don't disappear.
Oh, he's gone.
Really?
Oh, you're frozen. Maybe not gone. Yeah. He's gone, but not forgotten. He's with us in augmented reality spirit.
Yeah.
Project Bluebeam. He's projecting from his glasses. You can see. Maybe we could read what's on his glasses, and we'll figure it out.
I'm back.
There you go.
Okay. Thought for the day, good people. Don't use your energy to worry. Use your energy to believe.
Nice.
What did you have for yesterday for New Year's Day?
I can't remember it offhand. I'm going to disappear again.
Oh, okay. No. Don't worry. Are you still gone? Oh, he might be gone. He does stuff for the days. He sends them to us every day, and they're freaking.
I'm
awesome.
back again.
Okay.
Yesterday's was may your New Year's be filled with kind thoughts, kind people, and there was one more thing, but I forgot it that fast.
Kind remembrance. Nah. Cool. Well, Josh, you got any final thoughts or words or prayers?
Nah. Excuse me. Damn, sorry. I thought I muted that. No, not really. Sorry. Yeah. But
No, you're good.
It's been fun. You guys have been amazing. Thank you for allowing me to be part of you guys' podcast show.
Dude, anytime, man.
So, yeah, man. Appreciate it. And Teddy,
Thank
nice
you
to
for
meet
being
you, sir.
here.
Yeah,
Nice to meet you too. I wish I could have been here the whole time.
Yeah.
I didn't think you wanted to hear a crying baby.
Oh, no. Yeah.
You hear crying dogs.
Yeah.
had a string up coda by her tail, and like just.
Oh.
Yeah, all right. Upside down. Put me upside down.
That's an inside joke within itself.
Yeah,
but cool, man. Hey, thank you guys so much for tuning in. You can check us out anywhere on YouTube, Rumble, BitChute, Spotify, anywhere you can listen to podcasts at, Amazon Music, Apple Podcasts, all that stuff. We're on X, we're on Instagram, Speak In COAD, SpeakinCoad. You can follow the link tree at the link below my name. And then also, if you guys want any sort of merch, we are working on what's in your cups. We will fill them up with stuff like stickers, magnets. We got tons of different stickers. We'll fill your cup up with all of them. We have Bigfoot Breath by Flavors of the Forest. We have Rabbit Hot Sauce by Where the Weird Ones Are. And if you guys have a Scentsy or like some sort of smokeless candle, we are getting these made by Swank. We got Swamp Ass. We got Bunker Funk. We have Deep State Stank. And we got Alien Ass Fog. Ass blood. And then if you guys ever want, we'll hook you up with some of them. We're gonna probably start making some of these as samples and then put them in the cups as well. So like you'll get a little small sample druggy pack, but it's not. You're gonna be like, oh man, I got this new candle scent, but we actually put the raw garlic in there, and you're gonna be like, oh, my nose. It's amazing. I'm gonna put this on my steak right now. But yeah, if there's anything you guys want to do, if you want to message us, make sure you comment, subscribe, subscribe. Hit up Twisted Josh on the LOD podcast. Once he starts to rebrand, he's going to become a conspiracy theorist and conspiracy podcast and just join us and be a part of the show.
No doubt.
And then if you guys do want a cup or you guys are interested in any type of merch, any type of shirts, any type of designs or stickers or anything like that, hit me up in the DMs on Instagram. I will respond there. I don't really respond to comments too much on any other platform, but I will respond on Instagram. Hit me up in a direct message. Hit up Teddy Dynamite. Say thank you. T's and P's.
Yeah,
all
right. Upside down. Put me upside
down. And I think hit up Swank. Look up his music. He just dropped a new album called Sinners. It's freaking fire, man. It's freaking so sick. He's like our version of like the Gorillas. If you want to listen to music, you're not going to see the face or him singing. But he's got some sick videos and stuff. Definitely go there, give him a shout out, give him a follow, and tell him what's up. And then we are working with a company called We Can Do It. We are gonna get custom shirts there. You guys can get on board and get custom shirts, stickers. You could get hats. You can get embroidered stuff. You could do anything you want. And all you got to do is hit up wecandoit.com. And they will be up and running soon. They're not quite up and running yet, but they will be. So just keep an eye out for them. If you want to get any custom shirts on your own, they have the best fabric. They have the best quality. They have the best everything. They're the best people, best customer service. And worst case scenario, if you don't like them, hit me up and I'll make it for you through them.
You're gonna like it one way or another.
Yeah, you're gonna buy their stuff. I'm telling you. So this is Code Conspiracy of a Dead Man. I got Teddy Dynamite below. I got Twisted Josh. Thank you so much, man. This has been the funnest podcast I've been on in such a long time, and the first one of the year. So,
oh yeah,
thank you
This
so
is
much.
the first of the year. Wow.
Yeah, it's the second.
2026.
Yeah.
I'm gonna wish every one of you and on this podcast episode and actually the one that's watching, well, a happy 2026.
Yeah.
Wish you guys the best. So
all right, guys.
Yep.
Thank you, Josh.
Deuces. No, thank you.
Dynamite.
Thank you, guys.
Gente and Swank.
Have a good ninte.
Yeah, have a good nite. Stay safe, stay blessed. Keep on questioning. Be out. Peace.
Attention. Attention. This is not a test. Frequency override engaged. Lasers cut the sky like a grid line cage. Red dots dancing on a global stage. Sound waves bending what your eyes believe. Lights so loud make reality leave. Microwaves hum through the city blocks. Church bells ring but it's fiber optics. Faith in the image, trust the brain. Hologram gods in a smoke screen drain. Turn it down, feel the pressure rise. Truth get lost in polarized light. You don't hear it but it hears you. Every screen tuned to the same damn hue. Blue beam, frequency control. Lasers talking to your soul. Blue beam, light replace belief. Waveform warning what you see. Blue beam, signal never sleeps. Broadcast stars on repeat. Subsonic whispers in a major key. Make the crowd feel spiritually free. Bass so low, make the concrete break. Hands in the air when the lasers sway. Pulse synced up with your heart rate. EMF hum and the cell tower's late. They don't need chains, don't need guns. Just flash the light till the job's done. If you can control the frequency, you don't need permission. Light becomes law, law becomes fear, fear becomes worship. Light becomes law, law becomes fear, fear becomes worship. Blue beam, dive into your head, static sermons from the dead. Blue beam, thousands in the hells, truth get drowned, surround some. Blue beam, waveform take over, reality bend like a stage show. Blue beam, waveform take over, reality bend like a stage show. Spectrum warfare, color-coded lies. Red pill buried under neon skies. Not divine, just a data stream. Project the messiahs in a light beam dream. They don't come down, they load the file. Upgrade fear, rebrand the trial. If heaven drops, check the source. Could be a lens, not a force. You were never crazy. You were just out of tune.
Yeah, all right. Upside down. Put me upside down.